All right. Oh, we already got people chatting. What's going on here?
Wait, whoa.
Where all these people come from?
Yeah,
Yeah. All right. Angel Balls screaming out Chino. Chino, you don't look very Chinese to me.
yeah. You know, if you see my baby pictures, I came out looking like a fortune cookie.
Oh. How you doing, Cuddle Time Critters?
No, stop.
All right, Angel Balls, hello. How long have you been in the hobby? Well, let's see.
2 years?
2 years with ball pythons. When you were born, we already had.
We already had a.
So how many years is that?
9.
Simple math. Good job. And how many years have you been in the hobby?
I was 4 minutes.
4 minutes playing toys? Okay. All right.
Okay.
He has his own snake at 4 years old, right? What's your snake's name? Do you remember? What is it?
11.
11. That's right. And what about you guys? How long have you guys been in the hobby?
5, 6 years?
6 years.
6 years. My God, you guys are veterans already. Who's the youngest?
Jenny.
No, I'm not. You are. You're the youngest.
Oh, Jenny, they saved the best for last.
You're the youngest. You're the youngest, Jen.
And you say, David, the
Word to say that you're the youngest.
Hey, what's up, baby? How you doing on this beautiful Friday? My brother? I hope everything's good. Right?
That's you.
I know. Oh, we got Jose. Grab him if you got him. What did he tell you to grab? Grab your what? Grab your ball. Grab him if you got him. Grab your ball.
There's no way to hide it, Ron.
Oh, okay. I see JAS in the house. That's Familia right there. How we doing, Nate Breeders? Nate Breeders' wifey.
Where?
David Seuss. Oh, Uncle Teddy's there.
Oh, hi.
Uncle Teddy, I was talking about you and those bummy Giants and having no tickets to see any bummy games.
What are you doing, Mario?
Nice. We got a nice start. We got 14 people in here already.
Jose, how's the family, man? Everybody doing good?
15.
Jose just got a nice little egg out his clutch, a nice baby girl.
Yep.
Keeping him up all night.
What about?
Oh, we got Mushu's daddy there all the way from the West Coast. We got the West Coast here. How you doing, Greg?
Alright.
Royally Morphidelic in the house.
Castro's
Oh, we got Mr. Castro himself. What's up, buddy?
We were rocking his voice.
That's right. Oh, we got Mike here. Mike is my rat guy. What's up, Mike?
Hi.
All the way from upstate New York. Got some of your babies over here.
A twisted snake.
How's it going, Twisted Snakes? Oh, we got Richie's receptor. All right, guys, we have to have Richie behave. We have to have Richie receptor behaving, okay?
Richie, come back in 27 minutes.
I don't want my grandson saying E&D, right? Look, my grandson already said EAD. What is going on here? You don't even know what that means, kid. What's wrong with you?
I'm going to get a fresh hatched crescent gecko. Just hatched.
Hey, there goes cousin Lauren. Hey, Lauren. Oh, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Underneath, who's that? You know what you have to say when you see that.
4 minutes.
Bendición, abuela.
Bendición, abuela.
Hold on.
Hey, all right. So, John, we're doing the kids for the first half hour here, right? We got to show these kids some love.
Hi, sister.
What's up, Kurt?
Hi, sister.
Oh, we got sister who just dropped off my grandson and went to party with her big belly. Oh, there goes Mama Bear.
Hi, mommy. Hi, mommy.
Oh, well, us blowing kisses. All right, so while we get started, anybody got any questions for these little rugrats?
Questions?
Teddy, you got the kids with you?
And Stellier.
Interstellar. Yeah, they gave us those cool stickers, black, white, holographic. They were very amazing. We're gonna have to get a hoodie. I saw the hoodie in Lucy Land Python.
Oh yeah.
She was rocking the hoodie. For sure. Oh, Uncle Carlos, look at that. Wow. So you get on for him and you can't even give me a call. It's all right, brother. I love you anyway. It's okay. It's all right. Uncle Carlos. Wow.
Mario.
All right. So what do you want to ask them anything? They have more snakes than we do.
Do you guys have any normals?
Oh, that's a good question.
Do we have any normals?
Pets.
So we don't have any actual normals, but our normals are het something.
Oh.
So they're not just normal. They're normal looking. They're normal looking.
What are you saying?
But what's a het?
A het is a gene that doesn't actually show.
Right. It's carrying the gene, but it doesn't show visually. Very good. So let's see.
Cat, right? Mario Snake is a hat, right? What's your snake's name?
Snake Castle.
No, it's not. No, don't.
All right. We have to try to make it. We have to try to make it through this. We have to try to make it through this without having children's services called on us, guys. All right, so they got some questions here. So really Morphidelic asked Samson if your belly is pink because his Samson, his belly's pink. Royally Morphidelic actually named Super Enchi after Samson, so that was pretty cool.
Shout out for that.
So that's a big shout out. Castro has 2 normals. Okay, so they want to know what's our. Oh, there goes Aubrey. Probably say hi, Aubrey.
Hi.
All right, so they want to know what is our favorite snake. So we'll start with you guys. What's your favorite snake?
What's your favorite snake?
Derpy.
What's Derpy?
A pastel yellow belly.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
And Samson, what's your favorite snake?
Gonna have to go with Harriet.
Harriet?
And I think love her.
When did Harriet become your favorite snake?
So
I've been thinking about the name.
So what's Harriet? You got to tell them what Harriet is.
A black pewter.
A black pewter. That's right. That's also Jessica's favorite snake, right?
Oh, wow.
All right, buddy. Okay. All right. So today his favorite steak is the black pewter, but
Tomorrow I'm gonna have another one.
yeah, we have favorite steaks of the day.
Watch out.
Hey, yes, we don't do long time day.
He wants to. So Chad wants to know what is the Harriet gene. Harriet, we name our snakes. All our snakes, their names tell the story of how we got them. So Harriet was bought off somebody named Harry. Her name is actually Harriet. What do you remember? Her last name?
Yeah,
What's her last name? Hamburg.
Hamburg.
Harriet Hamburg, because she was from a Harry from and she's a female, and she's from the Hamburg show, which we went to last week.
Yes,
right?
we did.
Remember the show? Remember when we went to the show last week? Yeah, so she's actually from, but she's about a year and a half, 2 years old now. Let's see. I think Aubrey wants to know what's the biggest snake we have.
Arachne?
No, Arachne's one of the biggest ball pythons we have, but she's not the biggest snake we have.
Echo. Echo.
So our biggest snake is about 9 feet long.
9 feet.
She's a 12-year-old boa, and I got her like a little noodle, and that's she's grown to be a big girl. Even for a boa, she's pretty big. She's pretty big. Oh, look at cousin Diana there.
Hi.
Oh my God, I miss you so much and those beautiful little kids of yours. Yeah, Chad. She's a 9 footer. She's a big girl. Never been bred. Actually, that's how Samson got into the ball pythons. We went to
Get a boa.
get a boa friend for her. Wanted to get her little boyfriend eventually or finally, and he fell in love with a spider het. Do you remember? I don't even think you were born yet. You remember? You do remember? A spider het albino, and we bought it, and
More.
we weren't ready for it. We weren't. I wasn't ready for a ball python. I hadn't had one in forever, so we weren't ready for it. Hey, wepa, all the way from Puerto Rico. Darian has to have the best, by far, the best sticker in the game. Royal Fusion, right?
I love the sticker.
That has to be the best sticker in the game, and he must be paying a ton of money. So you better be selling a lot of snakes out there in Puerto Rico.
Be saying wepa.
Your pewters are cinnamon. Our pewter, we have 2 black pewters. We have a baby male now, but our pewters are black pastel. Very good, black pastel. And Uncle Teddy said that he has to go and research what we're saying to make sure we're telling the truth. But we're telling the truth. We're telling the truth. I promise. But love all the way to Puerto Rico. Definitely want to hit the island. They got a big scene out there, and we'll get a nice tan.
Let's see.
So, which is your biggest snake? Jenny, which is your biggest snake?
Yeah, which is your biggest snake?
Boa.
Let's
boa.
have boa.
Ah, you guys got a boa too.
Yeah, we got a female, a possible super hypo, possible head albino, and she's around the 9'8". She's around 9 feet as well. She's big. She's 17 pounds.
Yeah, ours is in that weight range. It wasn't so easy weighing her, but she's around there. She'll eat 2 jumbo rats, 500 to 650 grams a pop, no problem. Yeah, she's a big girl. She eats well. She has a great appetite. We have 2 smaller boas. One's a anery and one is a hypo as well. They're sisters, and they're het snow, so they can make some nice funky stuff going there. Possible for moon glow, sun glow. They can make some nice stuff there. We don't have a male. We are thinking about getting a male, but I'm in no rush to get a male.
Yeah, we're growing out our male. We have a junglo male. And
that's the one you just got?
I've had him for over a year.
Okay, because I know you got one recently that was really nice. Nice.
That's the female. That's the 17.
Oh, okay.
Pounder.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So any questions out there? We have about guys. Do me a favor. Chino does this every Friday like clockwork. He puts a lot of time and love into this. So if you guys could just scroll up, hit that like button on the channel, definitely would appreciate that. And I want to thank everybody that's already coming on. Any other questions you have for these Rugrats? What about you guys? You guys have any questions for Samson? Adrian knows everything, even though he was just born 4 years ago.
4-year-olds typically have that knowledge, like in Baby Boss.
Yeah, he's our baby boss. You ready? Are you ready to be a big brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter has another egg coming out soon, so we'll be looking forward to that egg cutting in January. Aubrey wants to know if we have any other reptiles.
We have geckos. We have snow geckos.
We have snow leopard geckos. Yes, we do. Oh, there goes Alonza and Florida. Thank you so much. What's up, little doe? Are female snakes? You guys want to take this answer? Are female snakes or male snakes more aggressive?
I don't think so. I mean, I would say females. No, not. I think that if you get one that ends up being aggressive, it doesn't make a difference whether it's male or female.
Yep, I agree with that. At least in our in our experience, our nasty ones are who's the nasty girl we have? Bull python. Samson is the nasty one. No, he's not. Penny. Yes. So the snake I was saying yesterday, Chino, that our pit bull wants to get in the show, but I think they really just want us to feed them. Well, I'll feed you later. I promise. Okay. I promise. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Come say hi. Come on. Come on. No scratches. Come on. Can you see the mutts? All right. Okay. All right. That's Bryson. He's 12 years old. He's getting old. He got more gray hairs than I do. He's a big boy. He's about 100 pounds. Go. And that's Move the Girl. All right, guys. Go. Go. You're going to knock everything down. Go. So that was our first son right there. Oh, Amanda's there, Bobby. Say hi to Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
So we're only going to be breeding the ball pythons.
Hi, Titi.
There goes Titi. We're only going to be breeding the ball pythons this year. We're going to do 4 pairings. You want to talk about which pairings we're doing? You want to tell them which ones? So he asked if you had normals. We are pairing all of our normals. We have 3 big girls. Actually, pure genetics, Jazz, right? Jose has one of our girls, but his guy didn't have the right moves. He didn't have the moves like Jagger. So we don't know what's going on there. And then we have Norma with his leopard lesser pastel that he gave us. So Norma's been she's been in there like 3 times. And then we also have Cookie. No. Well, yeah, we have Mo. He's named after Mariano Rivera because we got him by Yankee Stadium. He is an Enchi Firefly, and we have him with our big spider girl, Arachne. She's about 2,300 grams. Yeah, she's a big fat girl. And then we also have Cookie.
Regalo.
Right. Cookie is with Regalo, and Regalo is our GHI. No, he's a GHI lesser yellow belly. So that's going to be our warm-up for this season. And then by next year, all of our girls will pretty much be ready to go, except for the babies that we just got. We got a bunch of babies recently with a buddy of ours that we've been doing some work with, and I'll be doing more projects with him in the future. How many snakes did we get since August? How many? Since
19?
Since August 30th, we've gotten like 19
snakes.
19 snakes, and we're trying to figure out which ones we're keeping and which ones we're gonna have to let go.
Yeah, it's a size.
Oh, look who's there! Look who's there! Say hi.
Hi.
Big supporter. He drops $30-$40 on a sticker. We love you. Wow. Oh, we got cousin Devin in the house all the way from Florida. So we got love all over the country going here. We love it. We love it. We love it. We love it. So what is the most challenging part of breeding snakes? Interesting. That's good. Hets are pretty difficult. The odds are lower when you're breeding hets. I know we have Castro Constrictors on here, and he defies the odds. The odds God stay blessing him with the hets. Don't raise your hand. You're not in class. I told you about that.
No, I'm thinking. Look at my hand. They can get sex strong.
If they're sex strong, yes. Madrina, they say hi to Madrina. Uncle Carlos wants to know how many snakes do we have. Do you know how many snakes? I don't even know.
About 50 to like 53.
We're in the 50s.
50 for sure.
Yeah, give or take a few, but we're definitely in the 50s with the snakes. How many snakes do you guys have? I know you guys got a lot of snakes.
We'll just say we hit the 3 digits.
Okay, so yeah, we're in the 50s, and let me tell you, you already see we're taking in interns. I'm recruiting additional family over here. I have my daughter making grandsons to help out.
It's an investment. In 7 years,
Definitely
it'll
an
be ready.
investment. It's a lot of work. Cuddle
But you're
time
good.
turns at 14. Well, that 14 turns into 50 in no time. Trust me.
Trust me, yes.
I agree with you, Chad. It's never enough. It's
Never enough for me.
Okay. Matter of fact, if any, we do have spin to win coming up. We have about 8 spots left, I think.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we have about 8 spots left on a beautiful banana bee fire lesser. Heads.
Heads.
Yeah, Jonathan, you hit the heads though. Everybody doesn't have that beautiful luck that you get. You sold your soul to the odds gods or something, man. But yeah, he definitely has some amazing heads going on. He got a lot of triple head jobs. Don't you have some triple head stuff going on, Chino?
Well, they're possible. So there, I produced clown. I produced hypo. What was it? Pied 100% head, orange ghost, possible head albinos. So hopefully they prove out. I'm waiting on the triple head thing. Unfortunately I can't buy them. So I'm going the long route, and hopefully I hit a double visual, and then I have heavy hitting double visual males that are ready to jump in when they're ready to breed.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know if I have the patience and my ADHD. I don't know if I can wait for heads. You know, I think right now the only head that I have, well, most of the hatchlings we have that aren't banana are 50% het clown, but I'm from the Bronx. We don't really put a lot of faith in 5-0 down here. And I have Sal. We got a nice my snake because it was my birthday gift. Thank you very much. But we have Cici Gomez, and she is cinnamon het candy and possible het pie. But again, I don't put too much faith in that. And that Gomez guy, I don't know about that Gomez guy. That's a joke for anybody who doesn't know Sal. The Gomez Python family, we love them. They're another great family. Chad says he has Ultra Male 66 het clown, 50% het pied male. So let's see what you do with that Ultra Male. That's a beautiful gene. We're not there yet. I mean, I have a Carmel albino. That's the closest looking thing, but yeah, we're definitely not at Ultra Male now. I think my next snake will be what's the next snake I said I was getting?
Wow.
Clown. Either a. I'm good with a single gene. My buddy has an amazing powerhouse of a snake. So he wants us to get a girl. All right. So cousin little man wants to see some snakes. All right. So you guys ask questions. What snake should I? Oh, I'll bring out Chewbacca. Okay. We have a snake that completely changed colors on us like Stormtrooper did. About 2 sheds ago, she went from Penny, aka she's a little nasty. Don't worry, I won't let her bite you. She got a little crazy. So my cousin's on the line there, and it's funny because it was his father that got me into snakes when I would say I was about his age when my uncle Ralph got me into snakes, and he had a big boa. And then in the 90s, he gave me a beautiful an albino Burmese. And if you remember, there weren't many options, Chino, in the 90s. You had pretty much normals and albinos, so that snake was like everything for me. All right, I'm gonna go get you guys some snakes. All right, so see if there's any more questions, or ask the kids some questions, Samson.
All right. I got some questions for you guys. So, whose birthday is the closest?
Whose birthday is the closest right now?
Yes.
In the future or closest?
You mean coming up?
Coming up.
Yeah, the children or everyone?
The children.
Jenny.
Care about you, Chino.
Jenny, get over here. It's ending in 5 minutes, so I don't know. All right, get over here. I'll get you a snake.
Richie has a birthday every year.
You do have a birthday every year.
All right, so this nasty girl right here, she's our most feisty one. If you look at old pictures of her, she was very dark green. And we opened up the bin a couple of months ago, and she completely changed colors. Now, people say sometimes, oh, we forgot about her. She's getting paired too to lemon black. So that was the first thing that, Hammurabi. That was the first thing some people asked. They were like, oh, was she paired or stuff like that? Sorry, I'll be cramping you. So this girl right here, you want to talk? Talk. So this girl right here completely changed colors. And since JD had the stormtrooper, I named her Chewbacca, but her real name is Penny. She's just a pinstripe. That's all she is a single gene pinstripe, but she's completely changed. If you look at her head, it's almost like what the original color of her skin was. Okay, I'm gonna go.
All right, guys. So who's
Adrian wants to talk.
the coming birthday?
Ow.
Well, don't we have a sneaky fan?
Oh.
All right.
Adrian, your birthday wasn't yesterday.
Maybe mine. I don't know about yours.
Samson's birthday just passed, not yours.
Guys,
Poison eaters.
what snake you want for your birthday? If you want to have a snake for your birthday. What snake?
What happened? I'm sorry, we didn't hear you.
What snake would the kids want for their birthday? I want a highway for my birthday.
You want a highway?
Yes.
I don't know. They never actually pick snakes. David Junior's needs to pick some snakes.
They just want a pretty one, right?
Well, Junior has a male pastel clown.
Bless you. Cover your mouth.
All right.
So we got to find a girlfriend for Junior Snake.
Wait, say that again. I couldn't hear you. What type of snake you want? He has.
A pastel clown male.
Oh wow, that's a nice snake.
That hopefully will be breeding.
Oh. Good luck with the odds.
This is Adrian's snake.
That's Adrian's snake.
Okay, this is my grandson's snake. Her name is 11, Newark. We got her from Newark on 11th Street or Avenue. Put on your head. Careful, nice. Okay, sit right. You're sitting in the middle. You love her?
You love her? You want to breed her?
He loves his snake. It's his favorite snake. So whose snake is that? What snake is that? What do you guys got there?
This is a GHI leopard chocolate.
Nice. Yeah, that's a GHI like our regalo. So I'm waiting on a clutch, but the baby mama has to go on Maury Povich because he paired her with what I'm hoping hit was a GHI ghost, and she's ghost with a chocolate hypo. So I'm hoping that the GHI won that battle, but we won't find out for another like 45 days if it was the chocolate hypo or the GHI hypo. 56 for the eggs to pit. Yeah. All right, so this is Adrian's snake, and it's getting a little rowdy. I'm gonna put it back, and then I'm gonna go bring out some of the baby snakes we have.
Is Jose?
You want yours? Jose? You want me? Jose's available. You want me to get Jose for you?
Yes, I would love Jose.
Oh, hold it like this.
You're gonna hold it like this? Okay, but it's gonna move around a lot.
I can carry her like this.
You can carry her like that? Okay, okay, okay. Jenny, what's that on your neck?
The snake.
That's
Yes, it sure is.
black pastel orange ghost.
That's
Black pastel what?
orange ghost.
Orange gold.
Nice.
Nice.
Sal had a nice orange ghost. Remember the big one?
Yeah.
Yes, I know you love it. He's kissing his snake that
He's
he loves.
kissing the snake.
It's good. It's all right though. The tub was clean. There was no poop in there.
Yeah, I hope.
Nope.
I don't want his mother getting upset with me.
Oh, sorry. Here, hold
Hold on. Samson, look up Super Ashful. If you haven't seen him, that's my dream.
Lemon black.
Jenny, Devin thinks your snake is beautiful. My cousin Devin thinks your snake is beautiful. Why can't I see them on here? I don't understand.
Wait, I think it's
Got the poster.
Oh, Teddy said thank you for helping him get over touching a snake.
You're welcome, Teddy.
Titi Camille is here. Bendición, tia. Hi, Titi.
Don't bring them to visit me, okay? I'll make that happen.
But you're gonna have to babysit them like Bryson.
Yes. Oh no,
All right, let's see here. You were 9 years old, Chad, for a whole year. Let's see, DMJ.
No.
Teddy had a question. On average, how much time do you spend caring for your reptiles daily? 20 minutes. What are you talking about? He has
it depends on the species, because we kind of break it up since we have so many different species of animals. That we feed our New Caledonian geckos. This is one of them.
Wow.
We feed them every other day, and then bugs, whatever day that the regular food doesn't land on. But then we also breed rodents, and we breed bugs, and we breed snakes, and we breed a lot of different things.
I have a question. Are some reptiles nasty because some of them don't get enough time?
What was that, Samson?
touch time, handle time.
Are some reptiles nasty because it doesn't have enough handle time?
No, I mean, I have very few, out of all my animals, I would say there's very few of them that are actually a little aggressive.
Okay. Now my boy Jose.
This is Jose. He's acting a little feisty today. He got a big poop in his tub that maybe Samson can clean today and not just hold snakes, because Samson's job, he's made it just holding the snakes while I clean the poop.
Handling.
Oh, sorry. Handling the snakes. But while he's handling and training the snakes, I clean all the poop. But from what I heard, he's the CEO and he's the boss, so that's okay.
Papa, you know something?
See, I do it opposite. I hold the snakes while David cleans the poop.
What was that, Chino?
I do the opposite. I hold the snakes while David cleans the poop.
You see, David, that's teaching you the right way. All right? And I know he's paying you too. Samson doesn't even pay me to clean the poop.
Well, you don't pay me to have to.
I'm lucky if I get a sticker for free.
No, I don't pay him. It's chores.
Chores, you see? That's what I say.
My choice is doing this.
Look, that's his chore. I don't know. This kid definitely has a funny way of putting it. So let's see. Your snake is put away right now. So let's see what else we got here. Handling. All right. Adrian's snake, Abuela said. Uncle Carlos said he can't hold any snakes. I don't believe him. But he's Dominican, so, Dominicans don't like snakes. Okay, we got Mama in the house. All right. Madrina's proud of you. Let's see who else. Teddy said, thank you for getting me over my fear of touching a snake. Remember, he said he would never touch one. Remember that?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, this is it. This is the one that Jose brought to Uncle Teddy's house when we got him. He met us in Uncle Teddy's house. That's right. Cause Devin, we got a lot of snakes, and it's Samson's business. He's the boss.
We got Marino.
We have a Mariano. Oh, you talking about Marino? Oh yeah, what's up, Marino? Yeah, Dominicans don't like snakes, man. On the island, when we go to visit Samson's other side, they make it very clear they don't like snakes. I had to hide my boa. I mean, we're out the closet now. I think about Kevin and his closet herping, and I laugh because I was closet herping for a few years because we were getting a lot of grief when we first had Samson about me having a 9-foot boa. So I had to hide that for a few years, and then I was like, I can't hide it anymore. Yeah. Your snake is tired. What? She's just doing that for the internet. She doesn't want to hold one. Hey, what's up, cuz? Jay Ski in the house. Say hi to cousin Jovan.
Hi.
Marino, you a special Dominican, man. You cut from a different plátano tree, man.
He's like a unicorn Dominican.
Yeah, you're the unicorn of Dominicans, man. They're about to take your Dominican card back.
All my Dominican friends, they're always like, Chino, no culebra.
Cousin Enza said that she would kill you if she saw the snake. She's so scared. No, please, come on.
You're not gonna kill me with the snake on you.
That's right. He said you wouldn't kill him if he had the snake on him.
I don't want to be killed already.
Oh, and you heard that, Cousin Enza? He said he doesn't want to be killed already. And you're Italian. You shouldn't have any problem. You guys probably just whip it up, throw it into some dish, and it's delicious. All right, any other questions for these kids? Because we're going to start talking adult talk and then get rid of them. This kid got me sweating over here.
I'll take them to my baby.
You guys want to see any other of the snakes? DMJ, you got any of the snakes? You want to see any of the snakes?
If you do, bring the baby.
David's like, look, I got enough snake and snake poop of my own.
Yeah, and Mario is talking to himself on the couch. and Jenny's putting a costume on our cat.
Panda cat.
Okay. You didn't even ask them what they're going to be for Halloween.
What are you going to be for Halloween, guys?
What are you going to be for Halloween, Mario?
Ghostface.
What?
I'm going to be going to Mirror's Halloween.
He's going to be Ghostface, the costume from Scream.
Oh,
I thought he was going to be Ghostface from Wu-Tang.
I wish.
I know you into hip hop, so I was like, okay.
Jacob, hurry up. Ow. Oh, Jacob,
what about you, Kenny?
What's going on with this cat? What's going on here?
Oh, that's a very cute cat, I gotta say.
My bear. My sweet little bear.
Our cat is silly. What did you just grab? What did you just grab? What was it? Oh, all right. I'm just making sure you're not grabbing myself.
It's like I see myself.
Is that a cat or a koala bear? What is that?
Yeah.
It's Naruto. Naruto Uzumaki De Leon.
Hey, that's what I'm gonna be for Halloween, Naruto.
When Mario picked up his whole
Wait 1 second.
You can put him back in the tub. Samson is gonna be. I always say it wrong. I say it like I'm Japanese, Naruto. But that's who Samson's gonna be, and we actually do have a snake named Naruto. It's our baby black panda male.
I love Naruto. I watch him all the time.
Oh yeah, Jenny. Me and Junior's already watched it 3 times. Now Jenny started.
How old is Junior?
Oh,
12.
12? Okay. I'm 9 and I'm watching.
Yeah, Junior's a preteen. That's it.
I know, you're telling me.
You better get some working papers and tell Dad he has to pay you or he's gonna go to jail, child labor law.
He's gonna be working off the books over here.
I do this if you want
Hold on. Come back. Yes. Have any questions?
Yeah, just a coffee.
Adrian!
So, you have any hatchlings?
We do.
Question.
No,
We have about 50 of them right now.
50 of them.
Somebody has to sell some snakes.
Gotta sell some snakes.
I know. You know what? We got 9 snakes on Morph Market right now.
Oh, that's expensive. More market.
This is the cutest idea. We are
You need to sell some of them to us.
They're available. I'll drive them down.
That's right.
You guys are only like 2.5 hours from
Is it
me.
a highway by any chance?
No highway.
Okay.
You gotta look at the freeway. Highway was yesterday. Freeway is the future.
Actually, I was telling him freeway and highway.
Just delete the highway. Just go straight to freeway. Pastel freeway, all the way.
Brian made the highway or the freeway?
Wait, Brian or Billy?
Brian made like the freeway or something.
Wait, you talking about Billy?
Yes. What did Billy make?
Billy's is freeway obsessed.
Billy made the what?
He's freeway obsessed. He loves his freeways. He loves his super asphalts.
No, stop.
What about Brian?
I'm not sure. I think Brian makes just absolutely anything that is a reptile.
Anything, right?
Okay. So I got a couple of bananas, and then we're gonna get rid of these little bananas. All right. 1 second. So this is the banana bee lesser, but you can't hold it if you have your hand in your mouth. This is the banana bee lesser. That's in the next spin to win. So we're trying to figure out where in the country will this be going. So it's banana, spider, lesser, and fire. Okay.
That's nice.
No. Your hands are dirty. Just leave it right there. Okay. And then this is my favorite banana. Well, I got a couple of girls, but we're not gonna bring those out. But this guy right here is a beauty
Oh, it's almost fell.
and a favorite right here. Yeah, please.
Am I chicken? This is our chicken morph.
What?
Chicken and waffles.
That is
Chicken and waffle cat.
What is that?
Chicken and waffles. See? Chicken.
Oh, you see?
Well,
What the
Okay. You're getting tired, I think. You're getting a little loud there.
Wow.
All right.
You got some cool stuff.
I need hand sanitizer.
You need hand sanitizer?
Get my hands dirty.
All right, you need hand sanitizer? Let's get you hand sanitizer. Come on.
There's over here.
Right there. Go ahead.
right. You got to be clean, right?
Gotta be clean,
You want to see
right?
our unicorn? We got a unicorn.
You're the
You want to see
unicorn.
our unicorn?
How much cats do you have?
We got a unicorn in a Anna costume. Our unicorn's face is messed up. There you go.
Wait a minute. I know that unicorn. I got a unicorn too. Look, right here.
Oh, they must be cousins.
Yep, we got a unicorn too.
You can find the chicken?
Why are you doing that to me?
My unicorn doesn't approve.
Oh man. But that's a fancy koozie you got over. Is that? Oh, that's a thermos. I thought that was a koozie.
So, all right. So novice reptiles has highways, I think, and super asphalt. Only problem with asphalt is do you know if it's really asphalt or not? That's always it's always the big question because they always get mixed up with the Yellow belly.
Yeah, that's why you need the super.
Yep.
Same thing with the gravel. Like we have an orange dream. We have an orange dream yellow belly gravel.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. It's already 10:05. So we're gonna start saying goodbye because it's definitely past Samson's bedtime.
Yeah, we're kicking them out. I'm getting rid of this.
Yeah.
We're
So
sitting
we're
on
gonna say
a
goodbye to the kids, and we're gonna start having some grown talk. I want to thank DMJ. You guys are great. Okay, you guys are awesome. We're gonna send you some of the new stickers we have. I don't think we have DMJ reptile stickers though.
Yeah, something good. You got to something. I told you
this guy. So we got some work to do.
No, oh man.
Okay, you need to say goodbye.
Guys, get up there, say bye.
Yeah, you need to say goodbye. Come say goodbye to the kids.
Bye.
Mark, get up there.
Bye.
Teddy, it's not hand sanitizer. It's like hand sanitizer.
What shirt are you wearing? What shirt are you wearing, Junior?
But Teddy, you over here, you're making fun of the hand sanitizer. Samson calls it sanitizer. He's compounded it. He's made it a compound word, and it's sanitizer. But you know what? It works for me as long as his hands are clean when he's touching snake to snake. So, all right. Good night. Love you guys. Mama Bear, take the Rugrats, please.
What about Mara? What shirt you got?
Grab your balls. Grab your balls. You got grab
Jenny.
It's MH reptiles. MH ball pythons.
It's Matt and Holly ball pythons.
That's right. That's right. You definitely don't want to get into the super stripe. We have an actually nice super stripe, but Aubrey, I can't wait to see you. We're gonna come visit soon, okay? Los, his bedtime is 9 o'clock. He's living, and the Dominican in him comes out. Okay, the kid will be up till 3 in the morning now. My grandson, trust me, he's not going to sleep anytime soon. All right, they want to start doing their bachata and their merengue and everything now.
You're not on there.
All right, guys. Now we got some grown folk talk. Any kids that were on the chat,
No.
Thank you for coming. Now let the parents have some fun.
Yeah, but now I have no audio. All right, there you go. I am back. Sorry, I have, now that we kicked the kids out, I got to switch the setup. All right. Junior just stubbed his toe. All right, that was fun, man. That was great.
It was. We got to teach them young, man. And look, Chino, I know you're a lot younger than I am, but I'm already planning for retirement. I got to get these kids making money to take care of me.
You got like 9 years on me. You act like you're in the 60s or something.
It feels like it.
I'm the one with the heart conditions, and I got everything. I need to get rebuilt, man.
Good night, Enza. Good night, little man. Love you guys.
Oh, that was awesome.
All right, so what's Jose talking about here?
Let's see, where's he at? Now I can get my drink. That's what I need. I need my Maker's Mark and my ginger ale and
go get your drink, go get a cigar, go get whatever you need.
I know that's why I miss that. It's not summertime, right? I would be doing this live stream in the backyard.
Yeah, I actually haven't had a drink in 14 years.
Oh,
that
wow.
Combination. Yeah, it doesn't work well with some of the way my genetics are made. So it's just better I leave it alone.
Yeah, you know what? I was everything free for 3 years, and then I went to a wedding and I had a glass of wine, and didn't drink for like 6 months later, and I honestly only have drinks during these live streams. I know during the live stream.
Nivel Exotics. I was saying that they made you fall off the wagon.
Yeah, it's all their fault. It's all Nick's fault. Nick's not even in here, that prick. All right, Mario. Go, get out of here. I'm kicking you out. I'm kicking you out. All right, I'm counting to 3. And if I get up, I'm going to be grabbing your Hot Wheels and throwing them in the garbage.
Oh man, Hot Wheels. Samson has like 1,000 of those things.
Oh, he is Hot Wheels obsessed, this kid.
Listen, anything to keep him busy, you know.
So where we got? Who we got in here still? Who's in here? Can we get some thumbs up and see who's in here?
Yeah, who's still around? Who's still around?
Go. I don't want to hurt you. Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice pinch. Get at it.
Oh, Vinny just joined. Did you see the rack they built, Chino? Jose's in the house still.
Oh, we got Vinny here. DMJ kids are here.
Marino's in the house.
Grab your balls. Marino. Janae. I saw the rat rack that she built. And she did great. She put together a rat rack from Lone Star Racks, I think it's called. Lone Star Rodents. So she actually had her rat racks professionally done, and they look great. They look really good. They actually notched, and they did, instead of like every rack that I built, it's either the support beam on the rodent hopper is either going to the back or it's going to the left, and that company actually notched one of them and have them cross, which is pretty fancy.
Oh, Castro's still here.
Oh man, the ringleader of the Rebel Breeders of New York.
The troublemaker, right?
He is. You gotta watch out for that guy. You gotta give him stickers. I've learned a lesson, right? So he was telling us about how he put stickers everywhere, right? Like some 80s, 90s tagging Manhattan type shit. And
guerrilla
marketing. So I was like, oh yeah, I was like, here, I gave him a handful of DMJ reptile stickers. So
yeah, he probably threw them down the toilet. He probably flushed them down the toilet.
No, because I
still got royally morphedelic here. So we got California here. But it's not fair. California's 3 hours back, so it's still an early night for them.
Yeah, but it's 7 o'clock over there.
But I give my buddy Greg a props. I mean, to live in California, have those football teams over there, and still be a Giants fan, I love it, especially when we have such a miserable team. So it's good to know that I got him suffered on the West Coast with me.
Was that the Giants quarterback that fell on his face the other day? Did I see that? I don't watch foosball because foosball is for the devil. But
John is always making fun of me. He was going hard today. So I told him he got sacked by a hypo ball python. Nobody could see it.
Oh shit! Like angels in the outfield, you know. So it tackled his ass.
He just went down. It was like going down. Castro at the delay. Yeah, good excuse, man. You must be drinking some Maker's Mark II over there.
Oh, he don't drink Maker's Mark. He's fancy, but this is like some fancy Maker's Mark. This was a birthday gift about 10 years ago. The 46, the fancy 46 in the barrel, 46 years. I'm just sipping. Upstate Breeders of New York. Yeah.
Upstate Breeders of New York. And then look, Castro said he almost got pinched in front of Jose's spot.
So back to him tagging places up. I get a phone call of someone saying, hey, you know, I see your sticker. What do you guys have? What do you work with? And I'm like, oh, I work with this, I work with that. He's like, oh, can I come by? And I'm like, where are you? He's like, oh, I'm in Brooklyn. I'm like, dude, I'm in upstate New York. He's like,
come on.
I just saw your sticker on over here, and I'm like, I was laughing. I told.
Jump on the J train. Jump on the J train. You'll be here in no time.
No time. Amtrak. We got Amtrak.
Yeah, you know you're in the sticks when you got only Amtrak.
That's all we got. You can't, like up here, you can't survive without a license.
Yeah. Mama Bear, you know, we're moving. I don't know where we're moving to, but wherever we're going, she had to learn how to drive, and she's driving now.
My wife doesn't drive.
Oh man, that puts more work on you.
Yeah, it's all right though, because that means that I'm always where when we spend money, I'm always there.
That's that's it. Once we started with the snakes, my money got I got in trouble. I had to like sneak a little snake account, and I had to give up poker and the casinos. So
Yeah, well, you know what? It's an investment. It's worth it.
yeah, but if you invest in me and put me on the World Poker Tour, it's an investment too.
I don't know how good you are at poker.
I was decent. And well, I am decent. But the problem with the casinos isn't the poker; it's the craps. I hold my own in poker, but I think I know what I'm doing in craps.
See, my gambling career was just CeeLo. That was my game, CeeLo.
456, baby.
Woo, CeeLo!
456. Funny thing is, I actually invented like a digital version of it, and literally just got derailed with a whole bunch of other stuff. And you're absolutely right. We're gambling with the snakes because you're hoping to hit that jackpot. I'm ready to start importing from Africa, but like I told you, I just can't deal with that long game. I can't even deal with a heck. So I don't know how I would try to prove anything out from Africa.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I was talking to Joe Gomez about this last night. Like, I want to do it one day, but I want to do it when I'm like, right now. I want every clutch counts, So when I have time to do an investment and put aside, 5 imports with 30 normals and start trying to prove stuff out and seeing what happens with these morphs, then I'll get into it. But right now, I just that's the way I would do imports at that scale. And if I could have 35 snakes, it's not going to be something I have to prove out. I want results,
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Vinny. Great things do take time, right? And good things come to those who wait. But I've been waiting 28 years. I've had snakes for 28 years now, so I want to count those years, even though the breeding thing is all new to me. But I'm counting those years and putting them in there. This has been 28 years in the making, and I just got to use Samson as an excuse to do this stuff. So
That's what I did. I went to the Plains Reptile Expo.
My wife caught on though. She caught on fast, but we're having fun with it, and the fact that we're having fun, she lets us have fun.
Oh, nice.
Hey, man, I'm glad you make it. You working overnight? I know you're out there with that cha-chinging over there.
Hets.
Oh, man, listen, if everybody had your stroke of luck, Castro, everybody would go heck crazy, all right?
See,
sunsets.
Yeah, sunsets. Someone just hatched out a sunset today. I saw it on Instagram.
Yeah, that's a beautiful snake.
Definitely. I can't. Sunset. The price of it, I would have to do het to het, and I try to avoid het to het as much as humanly possible. I'm more of a visual to het person.
No, I could dig it. Like I said, I hate waiting game. I mean, it's definitely an issue. I agree. Great things come to those who wait, but look, I've been waiting to go to the barber since COVID-19 started, and that's not going so well.
And so you're Rico, you're suave. Rico.
You see, I don't know. You're like an old soul, man. Like you were hanging out with the older cousins when you were a kid.
Dude, I'm the baby. So my father, because my white side of the family, my mother's side of the family was racist, so they don't even bother with us. So they're gone. But my father's side of the family, he had 12 siblings, and wow. I was the last baby of the generation.
Oh, so they didn't care when you were born.
Yeah, my father was an old man. He was he would go to the baseball games I was in, And the people will say, "Oh, is that your grandson? He's great." You know, he was 51 when I was born. So
That's funny. That's funny. I have a huge gap between my daughter and my son, and it's funny because when my daughter was a kid, or when my daughter just started school, I was the young father in the classroom. Now with Samson, I'm like the old one, you know.
yeah.
So it's a whole different. I got to do both spectrums, you know, both sides of the spectrum. So it's pretty cool. So
Yeah.
look at this. Vinny got his first boa in 1975. We know we can't mess with you. We know that.
1975. I wasn't even swimming in my dad's balls yet.
Yeah, 1975. I was already out and about. Um, but let me see. 1975. What's going on in 1975? I'm right after Vietnam. I'm right after Dad came home from Vietnam, and the Bronx is burning. Go watch ESPN's series on the Bronx is burning, and that gives you a little bit of my 1975 history.
What year were you born?
I'm a 73. I'm 73.
73. Oh, yeah, you're 10 years older than me.
Yes, sir. I'll
But
be getting AARP soon.
That's nice. You're gonna be shopping at Rite Aid on Wednesdays.
That's the discount day.
So my father, hey, when I was a kid, we'd be like, "Oh, Dad, let's go to Modell's. I need this," and he'd be like, "No, we gotta wait till Wednesday."
Not Modell's. Does Modell's even exist anymore?
Yeah,
John, I know you're an old man, John. I know you're an old man. And don't put your dad's age out here. But John, I know you was an old man. Non-existent. You were a dream. They were dreaming about making you.
yeah.
Yeah, but definitely Vinny, like much respect. I mean, to be in the game so long and still doing what you're doing, that's just absolutely phenomenal.
And he's a true New Yorker. He's from Brooklyn.
Yeah. I saw when you had him on the show, and I was just like, well, first of all, I hope to look like that, and second of all, I have the energy to do it at that stage, at this stage of the game. I mean, it's draining, you know. It's definitely draining. I'm very fortunate to have, you know, young people helping me. They come a few days a week. A couple of guys from they were with me at Yankee Stadium, and now they're getting into the whole snake thing, and I love it. But you know, it's a lot of work. I was talking about that with Castro when I saw Castro, and definitely, you know, once you get into the few dozen, it's a handful. It becomes a job. Mag Life, you missed the kids session. This is the adult session, Mr. Gonzalez. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get in contact with your father, and we have to talk because I need you to make a beat for Samson. We got a little jingle. I'm surprised he didn't make me sing it for you guys and embarrass myself. But we got a little jingle we're gonna be working on, and Dr. Gonzalez, Daddy told me that you got some skills there, and we're hoping those skills will pay the bills. All right, so I'm definitely interested in seeing you make some music there. Castro, cleaning as you speak. I mean, you got like 175 snakes, man. You got to be cleaning all day.
We got
60 all by yourself. Well, like I said, we're in the 50s, and I don't want to do it by myself. I don't want to do it by myself.
Yeah. Thank God, you know, me and my wife do everything. And between all the different species, especially the rodents.
You have a zoo. It's time to open up to the public, man. I know you don't want everybody to know what you're doing, but it's time to start paying taxes on it and making some money on it, man.
You know, one day I'd love to have a zoo. I'm not gonna lie, because I used to specialize in saltwater aquariums.
Yeah, so I saw that big ass tank you have, and you let David climb up. I'm like, oh my God, what if that tank fell on him?
No, that wasn't even the big one. The the one I posted one today of the 220 that was up there.
Yeah, I had Oscars as a kid, and my uncle Pepe, he had well, I mean the statute of limitations is gone, right? So he had piranhas. You know, I always wanted one of those, but I had to go for the Oscars. So I had Oscars when I was like in high school.
Piranhas are
So
whack.
much work, though. So much work with tanks. And my father, he does the fish, and I mean it's just so much work. I'd rather clean out snake poop any day.
We do the fish too. I got 3 tanks in the pond.
John, how do you have time? How do you have time to clean tubs when you ride me all day? When do you find time to clean tubs?
It's because I got the Bluetooth in, man. The Bluetooth's on at all times, and I only sleep like 3 hours a night. So, you know, insomnia and ADHD is my superpower.
Yeah, I know. My wife doesn't like my superpowers.
Oh, I'm sure my wife doesn't like them either.
Yo, Dev, definitely bring your daughter when you come back to New York. Definitely bring her over. You'd be surprised. You know, a lot of people are scared of snakes, but once you hold them and you see, you know, people think they're slimy, and you know they're amazing. And look, they don't bite. They only bite out of one side. Okay, so as long as you know where that side is, you're okay. They're not gonna bite you out their ass. They might shit on you, but they won't bite you out your ass. John, I'm not cleaning. I got people cleaning for me. You should know that. I got time to answer you all day. 17 and doing it by yourself.
Yeah, she's a beast.
Wow.
She
And you said you have 60? I think you said you have 60 ball pythons?
63, I think.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing. Kudos to you. I think I had my first. How you doing, Grace Reptiles? I think 63.
Grace.
Wow, that's a lot of snakes. 17 years old. Wow. I think I had my first snake at 19, and I definitely couldn't have it at home. I was in college, and then you know when you go home for break, I snuck it in. Didn't let my mom know I had it there. The problem is, you guys know, I didn't bring the tank home, and my snake escaped. I had a boa. It was a baby boa, probably around 2-3 feet. And the funny thing is, I had to go back to school, and I still didn't find the snake. And I couldn't tell my mom that I brought the snake home, and I sure couldn't tell her that I lost the snake. So obviously, I only had one choice: go back to school and don't say anything. A few days later, the snake decided to come out the couch, and
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, that was a funny story. But my sister, she got bigger balls than I do. All 4 feet of her, and she grabbed the snake, and I had to I went to school up by you, Chino. So I had to jump on the Taconic and come home and pick up my snake, and I got a whole earful for that. Oh, there you go. You got Nivio here. We were just talking about how you made Chino fall off the wagon.
It's because I called his ass out on a message. Said, "Where are you?" You rang. Fucking guy.
Look, John, you're building. I know you're building, John. I see your racks. I know you're building your inventory. And the reality is, no one's gonna put as much into it as you are, just like anything else. So just keep doing your thing, man. I have inconsistencies the same way. I got these kids that are helping out. Well, let me not call them kids; they're young men. And you take what you can get, but nobody, if they're not putting money up, no one's gonna put any and the quality energy into it that you're doing. So,
what was your first step?
Reptiles look like they lost some snakes too. That's the worst. A lost snake. My God. I don't even want to admit to it, but the reason why I call my snake Naruto is that I freaking turned around to take a picture. I picked up a couple at the same time. I turned around to take a picture in the sunlight, not even 30 seconds, and that thing got lost in the car. Now, like I said, I got 28 years doing this. You know, I know we all have the horror stories, but at this stage of the game, me losing a snake is just absolutely unacceptable. And when I'm telling you that was hell, I mean, I shared the story with Jose. I needed to vent to a couple of people. So the day that my second spin to win that I did in New Jersey with Balls for Life New Jersey with Ant and also B-Rod Exotics, they came over to do it, to do the spin to win. When we get back in the car, Samson goes, "Poppy, the snake, it's there." And I was like, wow. I mean, when I'm telling you I went through hell, my wife hadn't cleaned the trunk in I don't know how long. And got a nice clean trunk out of this. I literally had to take the seats out the car looking for it. I had to go buy tools to take the seats out the car, go on YouTube and you know, see how to do it. Thank God I went on YouTube first, because if I didn't, I would have got crushed in the face with an airbag, because it's all connected and I didn't even think about that. So thank God for YouTube. YouTube, thank you. Hey, what's up, Kurt? So yeah, that was you guys talk funny. You talking about New Yorkers? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you had some snakes die. That's the worst. It happens. You know, I've had snakes die too. In the early days, sometimes my fault. But usually just, you know, it's you live and you learn. But New Yorkers talk funny. I'm a city boy.
I don't know. I feel like we talk normal and everyone else talks weird.
You know, when you're a New Yorker, you do everything right.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody else has an accent, so I don't get offended by it. It's just like being an American. Okay. When you're an American, we do everything right. The rest of the world does it wrong. Okay. We do inches. We do miles. Okay. We do things our way. It's all right. New Yorkers, we're the same thing. John, you took 12 years to lose your accent. Where'd you lose it? You're in Pennsylvania right now. Those are fake New Yorkers. Oh, they got away.
Loses Texas accent. Texas.
Let them know, Castro. New York, New York. So nice they named it twice. I'm Brian, Samson's father. I'm Samson's father, and I have a heavier accent. Now, is that the New Yorker or is that the New Eurekan? You know, it could be one of those things.
But you got more of like a Bronx accent. I got more of like a Yonkers accent.
Well, if you throw me on a microphone in front of 3,000 people and I'm getting paid good money to do some sort of presentation, I speak extremely properly, and I change my cadence. My vocabulary changes. You know, I went to the prep schools, so I know how to switch it up. If you saw my little clip on NBC a couple of weeks ago, I had my double Windsor tie on. So
yeah,
I can switch it. But I'm just shooting this shit with Chino, so you're gonna get the Bronx boy right now. Yankee hat to the back, you know.
Yeah, my
Jose,
accent.
Jose, you are a quiet killer, brother. You are a very quiet killer. You barely speak, so I know you're quiet for a reason.
A Boston accent.
If I had a Boston accent, I'd kill myself.
Oh shit! Did you see that thing in New Hampshire with the guy? He's like, he walked up to my table.
Yeah, I saw it when you had him on the show, and you started to do it right back at him, and you caught yourself.
He was like, "You got any gargoyles?" I couldn't believe that shit. Gargoyles.
Yeah, I'm in the car by the bar.
And then I was like, "Go Yankees!" And he said, "Go!" And he almost said it was like this close for him to scream, "Go Yankees!" But
I did say my name, but you must have missed it. I'm Brian with a Y, so my whole thing is messed up here. But I'm Brian with the Y. But ever since Samson was born, I really don't have a name.
Your Samson's dad.
I'm Samson's dad. Yeah, I was a trustee at his school before he even went to the school. And once the kid was born, like I'm nobody. Like I walk around and it's like, oh, Samson's dad, Samson's dad.
And another ginger ale.
Oh, thank you for spelling my name right. Thank you. I love it.
Brian with a Y. I gotta fix your name then. I got you saved wrong.
Man, I don't even argue. I get Brian, Ryan, Bryant. Samson's a great name. Thank you. His name was actually supposed to be Bryson. Come here, boy. Bryson, come here. You know you're not allowed on the couch. His name was supposed to be Bryson. This is Bryson. Go. He was supposed to be a Bryson, Brian's son, but I didn't know we were gonna have a baby. So when we got Bryson, my wife and I got him. He's 12 years old already. So we named him Bryson. And then 2 years later, we found out, well, we were going to have a son. And it was funny because she said, we're going to name him Bryson, right? I wasn't naming him Brian. There's a bunch of Bryans in my family. It's an honor, but there's a bunch of them already. And I know how much of a prick Bryans can be. And Bryson was taken. It was already the dog's name. So my wife was like, well, what do you mean? And I'm like, well, we can't name him Bryson. She's like, well, change the dog's name. And I was like, nah, we can't change the dog's name. Sorry. It was the name already for 2 years, you know? So Samson is one of my favorite people in the Bible, obviously. But it's a combination of my biological father's nickname and my stepfather who raised me, his nickname. So Sam is for Sammy and Son is for Sonny. So that's how we got Samson. And hoping he lives up to that name. I mean, he doesn't like to get a haircut, so I don't know if that means anything.
We were gonna name. I always wanted to name. If I ever had a daughter, we were gonna name her Abigail, because my mother had a speech impediment from having a stroke, but she could say names from Days of Our Lives.
Wow.
The soap opera. So my mother talked my father into finally allowing to have a dog. So we got a dog and we trained the dog. And the dog's name was Abby. So then when my wife got pregnant with a girl, I was like, "Fuck, we can't use that name anymore." So that's where we kind of looked around. I just pretty much thought of a lot of the cool people in my life. They were named Jennifer, so we rode with it.
Definitely I definitely know a lot of Jennifers, definitely. And let me tell you, Jenny's is a handful. Yeah, you're not gonna have any problems with her dating, man. She's gonna have her boyfriends in check.
No, I'm gonna keep her boyfriends in check.
I don't think you're gonna have to worry about it. I honestly don't think you're gonna have to worry about it.
I mean, she's a tough girl.
Thanks for stopping by, Gray's Reptiles. Have a great weekend. Vincent, I'm from the Bronx. I'm not from Brooklyn. You Brooklyn folk, it's a whole different world down there. I did have the opportunity to run an operation down in Brooklyn for the beautiful United States of America. And let me tell you, they wore me down. Brooklyn is a tough borough. If Brooklyn was not part of New York City, Brooklyn would be the 4th largest city in the country, I think. It would be one of the largest in the country as its own city, even if it wasn't a part of New York City. So Brooklyn is a beast of a borough, let me tell you.
Oh, nice. We got both Jules in here now. They're talking about you, Jenny. Yep.
Everybody's loving Jenny. Jenny from the block. Well, that's where I'm from. I actually lived by Castle Hill for a little while. Anywhere in the Bronx, I lived there.
Brooklyn's so diverse. You got everything in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, it's like I said, it's a tough place. But it's definitely diverse. I just couldn't find any good pizza. I mean, everybody was telling me like they have it, and I couldn't find any good pizza. Now I did have for a little while. I was overseeing an operation in Rhode Island and a couple of offices in Connecticut, and it was pretty cool because people are always talking about Connecticut pizza being top in the country. Now, being a Bronx boy, I mean, our crappy pizza tastes good, and the good pizza in Chicago, I don't know about that.
Fuck that.
You got Uno's Pizza over here in the Bronx. We call that a Sicilian. That's all.
Brooklyn pizza.
I'm not gonna lie. A buddy of mine, I went to school with his brother, and they've been out in Connecticut since high school. I remember I took Metro North, stood over his house one time. Rest in peace, Gabe. He died last year. But his brother Miguel and I are still friends. And Miguel told me, he goes, Brian, listen, the pizza in Connecticut is free. And he goes, you know, I'm a New Yorker, you know, I'm from the Bronx, but the pizza in Connecticut, it's the real deal. And I'm like, come on, you know, I mean, New York pizza doesn't even make the top 10 list, but yet they have 2 or 3 Connecticut spots there. So I tell him I'm going to meet up with him. I told him I was at one of the offices, and we went in New Haven. And it's called New Haven style pizza. They actually have their own style of pizza. And I said, I'm going to be there in like 45 minutes. So he tells me, all right, I'm going to go get online. It was like middle of the week. And I was like, you're going to go get online. When I got there, that line was down the block. So, yeah, I will admit it. New Haven has some pretty good pizza. Well, it was the clam pizza. It was like a white clam pizza, and I'm not going to promote the pizzeria. I don't get any money from them, but it was a pretty good pizza. And ironically, they franchise. They have one in Yonkers, and I came back and very excited and told my wife I had to take them to this pizza. They had to try this pizzeria and try out this pizza. And then when we get to the pizzeria, they have a sign on the door. We have no clams, and that's their famous pizza, you know. But the pizza test should be 1 bite, and it's either a cheese slice or a pepperoni slice, and that's it. 1 bite. That's how you should test pizza, not all this fancy stuff and everything. So.
I was a pizza man for like 8 years. I made pizza. I'm nasty.
Yeah, you got a serious cooking history.
Yeah, you know, my first cooking job was frying donuts at 12 years old at a donut shop. Sunshine Bagel.
That's illegal in this country, man. You know, what you guys do in the Philippines is right, but not here.
No, you know what? It was the 90s. It was still legal. I had working papers. I was allowed to work like 5 hours a day, 3 days a week or something.
You got Jules hungry. Let me explain something to you. Every time I scroll on his page, I get hungry. Okay, he either smacking a ribeye up there or a rack of ribs or, God, you stress me out. I'm trying to lose weight and you're always putting your food up.
I've been good. I haven't posted food in a couple of days. But I got to get the smoker going.
You're just Brooklyn. Look, you're from White Plains, all right? There's no good pizza in Brooklyn.
From White Plains, yeah, exactly. So Brooklyn pizza, the crust is bigger. So these are things I like about Brooklyn pizza. I like thin and crispy. So that's where Brooklyn's at. Thin and crispy. They got the 24-inch house pies, which everyone else jumped on. In the 90s, everybody had, 18-inch house pies, and then Brooklyn had 24. And that was like my whole thing of going to have that signature Brooklyn pizza. But everybody caught on.
They have an 18-inch slice in Yonkers.
I know. I want to try that slice. Right in Getty Square.
It's really like a pie, but it's in the shape.
Waste it.
Of a slice, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Nivio's going to clean.
Snake poop. About freaking time.
New York white pizza. I'm a pepperoni guy. Just give me a slice of pepperoni and I'm fine. But now there's so many options. In Jersey, I like margarita pizza for some reason when I cross the bridge. I
I
have
like
to have
grandma's pies. A good grandma's pie, the Sicilian with just the fresh mutts and the fresh basil.
Yeah, it's pretty much a margarita. It's just our take on it.
But I don't know, man. You ever have a white slice with pepperoni on it?
No, not really, to be honest with you. The only white pizza I ever had was that white clam pizza in New Haven.
Next time you go to the pizzeria, if they got a real white slice with the chunks of cheese, have them slap some pepperoni on it.
I'll give it a shot.
Throw some chili flakes on it, a little garlic.
I actually had I do the lasagna pizza in the Bronx. It's pretty good.
Yeah, this place I worked for, it was called Mina's Pizzeria. And these guys did specialty slices. And they were, that's where like the world of, because back in the day, it was like, okay, you would get like diced up chicken on it, sausage and peppers, or sausage and onions. But these guys took it another level, and they did like, and we're talking like mid-90s. They were doing, baked ziti, Philly cheesesteak, chicken scarpiello, like real Italian dishes, but on pizza. Opened up my eyes on all that, but I gotta say, man, I'm good for just like you said, a cheese slice with pepperoni on it. No cheese on top of the pepperoni, just crispy pepperoni on top.
Right on top.
Hell yeah, vodka slice.
All right,
No.
so we're talking Little Italy now. Castro's throwing out Little Italy here.
Pomodoros. I need to go to BX. I'm trying to remember. Frank and Johnny's. Is that the name of the place? The Italian restaurant with the potato croquettes?
Frank and Johnny's. They actually have two spots. They got Frank and Johnny. Matter of fact, my Uncle Ralph, I was telling you about, lives right by the original one. That's the old Pine Tavern. It's called Pine Tavern.
I used to go to Frank and Johnny's back in the day. That was my spot. That's where I was introduced to the potato croquette. Man, fucking incredible. Mashed potatoes with pancetta inside and then breaded and deep fried.
Yeah, but Castro's talking about the fake Little Italy.
The fake one.
Chinatown. That's Chinatown. That's not Little Italy.
Yeah, it's Little Chinatown.
That's what that is.
With Albanians running
it. My cousin's talking about Patsy's Mars Park. Patsy, it's all right.
Yeah, Patsy's, I don't know. I went to Patsy's. It felt like just a regular pizzeria.
Yeah. No, the chicken cutlet's all right. Come out to Tinley. I think I'm trying to make it to Tinley because there's, so many people around the country that I would love to meet in person, sanitize my hands and shake their hand, So that's probably going to be the meeting point next year.
Bread balls? What's a bread ball? Bread balls, Italian bread. Old family recipe.
Castro, Little Italy is in the Bronx, man, Arthur Avenue.
Yeah. That's where the Frankie's and Johnny's is, right? Isn't it on Arthur Avenue?
No, Frankie and Johnny's is on it's on the way towards Morris Park. It's by I think it's on Bronxdale, I believe.
What about Jamaican food? You ever hit up the Jamaican dudes that work overnight over by Montefiore on Gun Hill?
I'm an honorary Jamaican, man. I grew up in a Jamaican neighborhood.
Dude, there's this over by Montefiore.
Yeah, actually, it's 17 years old. I worked at North Central Bronx Hospital. That's the one that's connected to Montefiore, and Samson was born there.
Oh, nice.
Yep. But yeah, like I said, my Jamaican, my brethren called me breadfruit growing up. I was a little pudgy thing, and they were calling me breadfruit. In Spanish, we call that pana.
Man, I could go for a beef patty with cheese and cocoa bread and real cocoa bread.
Beef patty with cheese, that's a city thing. That's a Bronx thing. That's not a Jamaican thing.
I don't give a fuck, man. Throw that shit on cocoa bread.
The cocoa bread, you throw it on the cocoa bread. There you go.
Oh, man, on the cocoa bread. Oh, then I take it to another level. You throw some pepperoni in there, too. I put pepperoni on everything.
That's a straight pizzeria thing, man. And to tell you the truth, we don't even have that many Italian pizzerias anymore. You gonna see?
Night, Samson.
Say good night.
Good night. Good night,
Buddy.
DJ.
Later, bud. Thanks again, man. This was fun.
Yup.
He loved it. He loved it.
We gotta get the kids together. I can't wait till all this COVID stuff is done.
Yeah, I'm so over COVID, man. It's
Because the community is so like I feel like in the last year I became like family with a lot of breeders. You guys being one of them, and it sucks because I mean it's so easy we're 2 hours away from each other.
yeah.
But I'm waiting for you to come up so we can go.
It's a whole different world, man. It's a whole different world. I remember when I went to go pick up my cinnamon from Gomez, and I'm like, God, like, can I shake this guy's hand? Like me, I'm okay. Like I told you I was in Brooklyn for a year, and I had people that got it, and I had to quarantine areas, and we had to do all those measures and sanitize the offices and etc. But I just think that we just have to do whatever we can do and the best we can do it. Yeah, John,
Yeah.
I'm sick of wearing masks too. Like I said, this is where we are. It's the new normal, I guess. And like I said, we just have to do what we can control, and that's pretty much it. I went to Chino, you did the show in New Haven, and I went to Repticon last week, and I mean, even that was just such a different scene.
Yeah, I mean it's bittersweet. I mean, I gotta say the one thing I do like about it is I'm a personable person, so for me to be able to go one-on-one with my customers,
right,
it's a lot nicer. It's not like I got 3 people waiting to ask about something. So with the whole time slots, it went really smooth. I mean, my sales were definitely down, and that's it's a bummer because unfortunately I'm out of work. But it was in that aspect. It was nice to be hand on hand. I was able to go hang out with Castro. Like me and Castro, we're both always behind our tables, busy. We were able to shoot the shit, go to tables, mess around. He was doing a fancy little dance with his new shirt, with his new gear.
I told him the other day. We were repping Castro Constrictor's hard body at Repticon, and we were getting dirty looks from all the vendors. Like they were mad that they didn't have the fly swag on.
I'm mad. He gave me a hoodie. I need a T-shirt, man. I'd be wearing a T-shirt right now. But I will shout out my buddy. So this guy right here, he was in Arizona. Bad Blood Reptiles. It's blue, so it's green, so the green screen's picking it up. But this guy's the nicest guy. He's from Alaska, and he moved back up to Alaska, and he's been such a good follower, always commenting. He messaged me randomly, just like, "Hey, how are the kids?" Yeah, really nice guy.
Does he have stickers?
What did you say?
Does he have stickers?
Yes.
Can you help me out? I want to do a sticker swap with somebody. I don't have Alaska. It's one of the states we haven't gotten yet.
Remind me. He'll what's it called? He'll send you out. Shit, he may send you a T-shirt.
And Castro, I already told you, if they're not hating on you, you're doing something wrong. Okay? So let the haters hate, brother. Let the haters hate.
Janae is Angel's Ball Pythons. I watched her cut her first clutch. It was awesome.
I'm just surprised she has a boyfriend with 63 snakes.
I think it's easier. Guys are into girls with reptiles. I think it's a little bit harder to find a girl when you're a guy with 100 reptiles,
Yeah, somebody was telling me the other day, a female herper, and she says that she always thought it would be pretty cool, for a guy to say, "Hey, come over to my place and check out my balls." But it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different for a woman to say that, like, "Hey, come over and check out my balls,"
Yeah.
Vincent, Vinny, my next snake, it's either a clown breeder male to do a project with a buddy that I'm doing some stuff with over here that I got my babies from, or female clown. I need a nice female clown to do something with my buddy Jose from Pure Genetics. He has he has I think I shared it. It's not top secret. He has a double dose super high intensity fire pet clown male. So I got to get a female for him to plug that up to. So that might happen next week. I'm going to anybody going to Battlefield?
I want to go to Battlefield. If I could sell 3 snakes, I'm driving to Battlefield.
Yeah, I'm trying to definitely make that one, and I almost left with a nice pretty girl from Repticon. But she didn't, I didn't get that tutum in my pants didn't go boom. I need a screamer. I need something to make me like go crazy. So, if I'm the snake that my boy got, that's a Aussie baby, and it's an amazing snake. So, I got to get something really, really nice for that. I'm just honored that he even said he'd plug it up with a girl if I got a female. So I definitely want to get something nice for that.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about Jose's double dose. I mean, that guy is crazy. He looks like he's glowing in the dark, and he has like batteries in him. I mean, and I got to get a nice girl for that. Like I said, just the fact that he even said it. But Jose, that's my wife calls him my snake bestie. We just hit it off, and crazy thing is he won the spin to win. His son picked the number for that one. Yeah,
awesome.
That's what I'm talking about, Jose. If it doesn't scream at me, I'm not walking away. The snake had like a circle on its head, and it looked like they said the father was passing that marking, but they couldn't explain the genes. So I was like, you can't even tell me what's in it. It's gonna be kind of tough. She was pretty though, but I did promise my wife that I wasn't going to buy a snake. So I was very proud of myself. I didn't get put on the couch for a couple of weeks, But what's the difference? 1 snake, 50 snakes. I was joking about that with Sal. The snake I got off the Sal was a birthday gift. So my wife started my wife still has not held a reptile snake. Okay. How many other snakes she's held in her life, I don't even want to know. But she's never held a reptile snake. And we got close to it. And then that banana I have, she said that was a pretty snake. So my GHI lesser yellow belly came from Texas. And when I got that one, that was a Christmas gift. So that was the first time she actually green lighted the purchase of a snake. And he said, that's why his name is Regalo. Regalo in Spanish is gift. So his name is Regalo Texas because it came from Texas. So that was the first time she green lighted the snake. And then for my birthday, she said I could have a snake. And Sal had posted that video on YouTube. And I was like, I'm getting this snake. And I think it's like the first time I've ever bought anything without negotiating. And I told him, I'm like, I want the snake. I'm getting the snake. And we made it happen. And that's when I met his boys. And my son fell in love with the boys. And Kyle's an amazing freestyle bike rider. I don't know if you did the freestyle, when you was young on the bikes.
Oh, I bet Samson loved that with all the wheelies that those boys do.
Forget it. Kyle came out and put on a little show for him. And we actually did a YouTube video with a clip of it. And the guy just kept going. Like he just kept, he did the whole street and turned and kept going. And I was just like, wow. Sal got some great kids over there, man. Tyler's doing, he's doing projects with his dad, so that's pretty really cool. The scientist. So we had a blast, man. And it was all off of my wife gifting me a second snake. So that was good.
Yeah, Tyler actually motivated Junior because Junior
Yeah.
was forced to help. But then I showed him the video of Tyler cutting that banana clutch, and I was
Yeah,
like, "That's his clutch. That's
that's
his."
his clutch. That's right. And
So
they
he
actually have they got a
was
project that we're working on together soon too. That's a great problem to have, DNA. That's a terrific problem to have. Like I wouldn't mind fighting. You know, I fight with Samson over snakes. I wouldn't mind fighting with my wife over who gets to keep the snake. You know. Yeah, Vinny. Ozzy does have some nice stuff, but like I was telling Jose, I'm Fordham Road. You know, that's a little shopping strip in the Bronx.
that's where
You
I
know,
got all
so
my clothes from as a kid. Oh, we
yeah,
love
I'm Fordham
Fordham
Road.
Road.
Jose's Rodeo Drive. You know, Jose's over here giving me snakes that he can't do anything with, and we're taking them. He gave me a beautiful pie. He gave me that leopard lesser pastel male that as soon as I plugged him up, I mean the guy went straight to work. Little hornball. But yeah, I tell Jose I'm still Fordham Road and he's already Rodeo Drive, so I got a little bit of time to catch up.
Yeah, but Fordham Road got the good stuff for the right price.
Yeah, exactly.
I
That's what
love
I'm looking
Fordham
for.
Road. We used to get that was our spot because my father, when he moved to New York from the Philippines, he lived on Fordham Road.
Oh
So
wow.
he had like all the connections over there, you know. So that's where
Yeah.
we got our clothes. Like all these kids, like I lived in Westchester in like a wealthy area. We were like the poor people in the wealthy area, you know. And everyone, I was always pissed because we were always buying like Bugs Bunny graffiti T-shirts and shit. But then I go to school, everybody would be like, "Where'd you get that shirt?" Because that wasn't sold in regular stores. That was on the Fordham Road, and we
Right,
had
right,
to
right.
man.
They were shopping at J. Crew and you were shopping at VIM.
So we were going there, and then we had our spots for fireworks. You know, oh, I love Fordham Road, man. We bought a lot of fireworks from Fordham Road.
That's gonna be a nice if you get to prove out that confusion, that'd be really nice.
Oh,
That'd be
so you
really nice.
are you watching the comments on a TV or something? Is that why you're so ahead of me?
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's what it is.
Oh, you're so ahead of me. I just got that right now. It just popped up.
Yeah, I figured it'd be easier that way. I'd rather just stare at the TV than anything else.
Yeah, that's the way to fly.
Yeah, I haven't gotten into Orange Dream yet either. So
Well, thanks
see
to
what
Vinny
happens with
Meyer.
Jose's bad boy. Jose got a
Vinny
bad boy, let me tell you.
Vinny got me into it. I bought a super orange dream, possible high intensity orange dream pastel female off him. That I can't wait. And then I also have it's another Aussie bloodline. It's a orange dream yellow belly gravel that I paired up. I already paired him up to a pastel yellow belly. And what's cool about it is I don't have to wait for that clutch to prove out because Vinny has 3 clutches proving out my snake's father. So
Nice.
I'm waiting. Actually, I'm waiting for a text message from Vinny because Vinny's supposed to cut a clutch tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What was the
Vinny.
pairing? You know, Vinny, what was the pairing?
What was it? I'll look at my texts. Vinny Meyer. You know the story about how I met Vinny Meyer?
No. His son?
No, I met Vinny because so when I moved upstate, the biggest issue I had was finding rodents, and so I held back a lot of animals, and I was breeding, and I wasn't producing enough to feed my animals. I went on Craigslist and found someone selling rodents, and that's how I met Vinny. Vinny was,
Wow.
yeah, that's how we became buddies. Pastel leopard clown to a pastel orange dream. And it's so crazy because I talked to him and he was selling rodents, and we have the same amount of snakes, but I had double the amount of rodents that he had, and I'm buying rodents off of him. So he was like the mastermind with breeding rodents and told me all of his secrets. Well, not secrets. He pretty much told me everything that, that worked for him and made him successful as a rodent breeder and passed it on to me. And that's where all my success to rodents is definitely from Vinnie Meyer when it comes to rats.
That's awesome. I could definitely see Samson breeding rats. I just have no love for them at all.
Really?
Oh
It's
man.
different though. Once you start breeding them, I think
Thanks for stopping by, Royally Morphidelic. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Mrs. Morphidelic. You guys have a great night. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Please hit the like button before you go. Everybody in there, if you guys can hit the like button.
Yeah, don't forget about that like button.
Notifications, please, please. I'm trying my hardest to put on these good shows every Friday night, and I hope people that are here enjoy them. They're like looking at a weird half Filipino. I'll admit it. I know I'm weird. People are like, oh, when people are, they can't believe that I'm like the snake breeder. I love that conversation. They're like, so you have all these snakes? I'm like, yeah, I got a couple snakes. I'm like, yeah, I fucking love them because they're so low maintenance.
Right? I'm like that much Filipino.
Yeah. Well, that's our alliance. See, I'm half and half. Half American, half Filipino.
I really get into the fractions with that one. I'm like 1/16 or something. My mother's grandmother. So my grandmother's mother, my great grandmother.
Yeah, that's
DNA. That's it. You're fired. That's it. No more overtime for you. You're fired. You didn't hit the like button. That's it.
Oh man. Yeah, that's how I am with German and Spanish, Spain Spanish. Because my great grandmother was from Spain, and then I think my great grandmother on another part of the tree was from China. So, but since the Philippines is pretty much China and Spain, I just consider myself half Filipino,
Look, we're just like ball pythons. At the end of the day, no matter what color our skin is, we all came from Africa somehow. Until they find an older fossil, we all even what's this scientist's name? Bill the sci guy, Bill Bly, what's his name?
Bill Nye, the science guy?
Bill Nye, the science guy. There you go. He did something on it I saw the other day too. He broke it down. He was like, it doesn't matter. Everybody came from Africa. I was like, yeah, so did ball pythons. That's what I'm working on right now. But at the end of the day, man. And that's another reason why I love the ASFs. I mean, if that's what they ate at home, that's why I feed them. I do ASFs. I don't have the regs. Just I have a lot of hard data for the last 2 years of feeding, and the ASFs I've just had such a much better response. I was talking about that with Castro.
Yeah,
John Griffin, I'm half Japanese. All right, eating sushi doesn't make you Japanese. Oh, we're getting everybody's ancestry.com here.
You see, so Joe Coy says is the best, right? Filipinos are the Mexicans of Asia.
so Galo just said Filipinos and Spanish are so alike. Filipinos, like I said, my great grandmother, she was in Puerto Rico. Something was going on in the Philippines that took her to Puerto Rico. But the Philippines have been like colonized by so many people. I know that when I was in, pretty much like they're the Spanish Asians. I mean, they have the same last names.
We like the same thing. We love pork.
Yeah, pork.
We love fried food. We love our rice.
So Janae says she had another one of her ASF pop.
Oh, nice. Yeah, she's breeding the African soft furs now. I breed them and I feed them to my hatchlings, but I hate them. I don't like African soft furs.
Lou said that she started breeding, Blue Ball said they started breeding their own, and they got the frozen for backup. I don't do frozen. I just don't have the time and
so much faster to feed live.
And to feed, like, yeah, look, I'm just getting by having these snakes here. So for me to have a bunch of frozen rats in the freezer,
You need an
my wife has
independent
been
freezer.
patiently, huh?
You need your own freezer for rodents. That's how I did it. I have my own freezer.
Yeah, look, I got my breeder. He put racks up for me, and then I got Jose just a stone throws away. You know, these guys they're doing great jobs breeding those rats.
Well, Jose is the fucking African saw for whisperer.
Okay, that's funny because that's what I call my breeder too. Like it's I can't even touch these things. Like I'm Mr. Tongs and Samson goes in there like nothing. Like pulls them out. He plays with them, and I'm just like, oh.
They nip
You can
me,
put a
man. I
15
get
foot
bit.
snake in front of me, but you put a 15-gram rat in front of me, and I'm already like stressed.
Really? Oh no, I love all my rats, man. I open up their bins; they come out for pets. I give them little rat pets.
All right, DNA. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for all the love and support. Always rocking. Dinner time. I know I'm getting hungry too, and Chino. This is around my dinner time. My wife brought me some arroz con habichuelas.
I'm gonna make me a sandwich and a salad.
All right, so Blue
Freezer.
Balls, do you have any issues? Do you switch back and forth from live to your frozen?
I always what's it called? Some snakes I think just are just will eat anything. Because when
I haven't had. I personally haven't had any issues. I mean, I had one. I had one time where for like 2 months I had to go off the ASF. Because first of all I didn't know Jose yet. I didn't know Gomez yet, and the pet shop, forget it. They wanted like $7 for like 15, 20-gram ASF. Said I'm not gonna put these other people on blast, even though I should. I had a horrible experience with a delivery service. Let's just put it that way. Very clear about what I needed, and I ordered about 50 rats, and it was nothing that I ordered. They were all ASF, but it was definitely not what I ordered. The
yeah.
majority of them were like 15 grams, and I made it clear I couldn't have anything less than 50 grams. So that was bad. And then, like I said, I didn't get the same out of the regs. I was feeding much larger regs, and the stool was a lot more stool, and I wasn't getting gains. So I'm just an ASF guy.
Fuck man, Vinny just hatched another clutch that I'm gonna want a female. I want a female. I want a female. Yes, orange dream leopard female. Hopefully, you hit a few of them.
And everything is heck clown.
Yeah. I'm paying off one snake from him, so now I really got to pay that snake off. I just bought a firefly leopard het clown from him, but I need what's it called? I need more. I need orange dream in my clown project. That's what's missing.
Yeah, it just looks crazy. I agree with you, Gato. ASF it's just I don't know. They just in my experience, it's a whole different thing. But I was telling Castro when we spoke about it that when I did have to switch them off, I didn't have any issues at all. And the two bananas that I sent out were switched back to regs. One went to Wyoming to Patriotic Morse. What's up, Dale? And he went straight to reg. It fed the first time, and the other one went to Kentucky, and the same thing. They don't have access to ASFs like that. And on the first offer, it switched right over. And my adults, they ate the regs like no problem. So I've heard that they get stuck on ASF, but ASF seems to be very common on here now.
Only one time it's happened to me. Only once. It stuck with ASFs. I have to feed it to ASFs. It won't take anything else.
Yeah, I haven't had it yet, so I'm hoping I won't have it. Let's see.
But
Yeah,
that's
definitely. Grab Your Balls definitely has Snake Cake Factory over there. I got to see them in action. What's up, New York Powerballs?
oh
Oh, the New York Powerballs. You better sell the shit out of Castro's snakes in Battlefield because I offered to help and he said I don't need any help. I got help. All right. He
I
shot
heard
me
you
down.
want to be an intern.
You know? No, I even offered my interns to carry
Like
heavy
what I'm
stuff.
saying. He told me about it.
And he said, nope, I got help. So you better sell the shit out of those snakes, all right? I don't want to hear no stories. That table better be cleared out. I'm gonna be there.
I'm expanding my African softwares. I got 5 colonies now, but I want to move it up to probably 10. Just because I like to feed my personal collection with African softwares.
Okay, and yeah, I get it because if they do get stuck on it. So Janae's saying that mice are like McDonald's, rats are like a home cooked burger, and ASF are like steak. I guess that's a good way to put it. But technically, right, ASF are mice, technically. Even though we call them ASF rats, they are technically mice. I think there's something we don't smell the ASFs, and that's another thing. I keep a month at a time, and I clean out the bins once a week, and we don't, I don't have any issue with that. But I think that there's a different smell for the snakes. I think they have a different type. Snakes have amazing abilities to smell.
Well, they're also
Mike,
like genetically.
Mike, my rat guy. Mike, thank you, man, for stopping by. This guy's been taking care of me for quite some time, and he's another whisperer, man. Got to plug you and Jose together. You guys got to switch some blood. Mike has about 5 different bloodlines. I brought a few different bloodlines over there, and he has data he's been keeping. I would definitely, matter of fact, maybe Jose, you take a trip with me one day. But I don't even go in his house anymore since COVID-19. And they piss in their own corner. That's another thing. The ASFs keep it right in the corner. I don't know much about regs, to tell you the truth. I'm scared to even look at them. I feed my 9-foot blow up, huge jumbo regular rats, and those things just scare me. I mean, I'm a New Yorker. We have rats eating people in the train station. So I'm not a big fan of these regular rats, but my boa needs the jumbo. She needs a good 1,200 grams of feeding, so it's not happening with ASFs. But yeah, I definitely love the fact they piss in their own corner. That smell makes my eyes water.
Yeah, Underworld. So my male may be high intensity. I mean, my female, but
Nice.
I'm looking into getting a male. I need a high intensity or a super high intensity. I want that to be. I need that as a male to work into my colony.
Talk to me in like 3 years. You see, I can't deal with this waiting game.
Yeah, but I mean, this year, I don't even remember. I bred my pastel orange dream. Oh no, my pastel orange dream. I bred the spot nose fire pinstripe too. But next year, I plan on breeding the orange dream yellow belly gravel to it to make some more supers. And Vinny has the high intensities. I will eventually have high intensity in my collection because it is incredible. The video I posted 2 days ago of the high intensity OD, he has one that I put in the video that is like so bright, so clean. I want to mix that into Desert Ghost.
That is beautiful. That would definitely be beautiful.
That's my plan. I mean, Desert Ghost. I just got I got the mail, and I just bought a pastel double het Desert Ghost. Possible het pied, but it has pied mount markers going down like 80% of its body. So, I'm sure it's going to prove out. It's a great candidate to breed to my female maker, Banana Desert Ghost het pied. And eventually, once I start hitting more, I'm definitely going to introduce Orange Dream into that, because Orange Dream and it just goes well with a lot of different morphs.
Yeah, it makes it pop, it makes them pop. It definitely does. It definitely makes them pop. I mean, Desert Ghost is just a beautiful gene in itself, but you add that Orange Dream and it's popping. So Castro says he doesn't have a problem after the first meal. It's the ones after. Maybe they just don't like you. I don't know, man. Gatto, same thing. ASF supporter house steak. John, Spider Clown that hasn't ate the first 4 months. Got ASFs the last 2 weeks. It still doesn't go for it. We'll talk about that offline. Maybe there's a husbandry issue or something there. Maybe it's just finicky. I know that I have, we have the snakes and the ball pythons. We know what's best for them and what's the norm. But some of them have personality. Some of them have their own personality. I have some that will eat with the camera in their face. I have others that I have to turn the lights off and leave the room, like don't look at me naked type of thing. So
sometimes they won't eat live either. I've had snakes where I got to do a fresh kill for, and you just drop the dead rodent in there, close the bin, come back 10 minutes later, the rodent's gone. Some of them are just.
That's the question. I heard about stuff like that. Like maybe it got bit by a rat, and they say that's it. It won't eat live anymore if it got bit or something. I heard about those stories.
It switched around. I mean, because I had my black pastel had hypo. She wouldn't take live.
That's a beautiful snake.
Yeah, she's awesome. I mean, she's produced a lot of cool shit for me. She's the mother of because I bred a fire orange ghost to her. So she produced fire orange ghost black pastels, and I have a male and a female. You laughing at Castro's comment?
Yeah, man. He just took away my identity.
But
Underworld's comment.
I didn't read it. I missed it. I'm trying.
He says you definitely have to get high intensity.
I need it. I do. I'm hoping that mine proves out. Mine is crazy. Where is she? If she proves out, I'll be happier than a pig in shit, because she is fucking gorgeous.
How often do you feed Brian? My wife feeds me every day. She feeds me every day.
Yeah, I'm at like 3 meals a day, 2 snacks.
Actually, it was funny because yesterday, it was yesterday, and I'm like, I'm hungry. And she's like, you had breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I was like, wow. So I had 3 meals in a day, and I can't eat anything else.
Yeah. Was it limitations? Look at this.
So it's me. I've been saying that I want to lose weight, and then I don't do anything to do it. With my Almond Joy and my M&M peanuts in the fridge.
Oh shit, man! I love Almond Joy. I need them almonds in it.
But to be serious, I feed my bigs. I fluctuate with feeding. The hatchlings, the babies are every 3 to 5 days, depending on size, depending on whether they pooped or not. And I would say, the bigs, they are every 10 to 14 days, same thing. The girls that I'm pairing right now, they're getting fed every week. They're snatching it up. That's beautiful.
Yeah, this is from Vinnie Meyer. He bred a Orange Dream to Orange Dream, so a super Orange Dream, but then he found out that Orange Dream very possibly is high intensity, one of them. So yeah,
so Vinny, you're from Brooklyn, and you let this guy get the snake before he finished paying? Oh man.
No, the snake that I'm paying off is still at his house.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. But you want to know something? I actually did that this week. I sold to a customer that she comes by for rodents every 5 days, and she bought a bumblebee double het orange ghost het clown, and she got the family discount because she's bought like 8 snakes off me, and
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I never give the snake. I always want it paid. It's the rules that everybody goes with. But she was like, "Oh, could I come in and grab it?" And I was just like, "You know what? Fuck it." So I'm sure she's good for it. I just get nervous about you ever lend somebody money and it's not even like a lot of money. You lend them like $100 and they throw away a friendship over $100. You
Yeah,
ever,
so yeah, about I got a lot of friends like that. So it became a rule of mine many, many years ago. If I can't give it to you, I won't even entertain. My thing is if you ask, I would give it to you, and if you're in a position to pay me back, pay me back. But once you start having kids and grandkids, it's kind of rough because you got college to worry about and school and everything else. So my whole thing is I'll share opportunities with people to make money. Um, Try to let them get in when I get in or whatever the case is. And my thing now is if you're not gonna take the risk and put in the work that I do, you kind of don't deserve my money. Like, so it's kind of weird like that. So it was always hard to say no. I've learned how to say no. Let's just put it that way.
Sometimes it's better off. I mean, as I said, I've lost friends over $50. And
Yeah.
it's not even like there was like a confrontation or nothing. It's that they feel guilty about the $50, and then they don't. It's like I don't give a shit about the $50. But people, they it's like a form of weakness, I guess, to them.
So let me ask a question. There's a lot of guys. There's a lot of comments here on the rats and their odor. So is anybody using like the rabbit pellets? They absorb a lot of the moisture. I know that helps.
So I
Um,
used to use Cozy and Fresh that they sell at Tractor Supply, which is a carbon infused pine pellet, and it does help. And if you are small scale, I highly recommend it. 100% recommend it. But the pine pellets make your tubs heavy. They saturate. We used to do we were like very systematic. We would do pine pellets, pine shavings, and then aspen on top. Because out of all the beddings that I've used, aspen is 100% the best. But aspen is expensive as hell. A 4 cubic foot bale of aspen is like $25, where a 4 cubic foot of pine is $5.90. You know, but
yeah, you gotta get those deals on Chewy when Chewy does like these ridiculous deals.
yeah, I don't. You know what? I just do pine. Some rats will deal. Some rats will sneeze from it, but I just work
Damn,
with pine. I get.
Castro, you're lying. Look, Chino, don't you hate these like thin guys that they talk about all they eat and they don't gain weight?
He got skinny people power. Some people got that shit. I'm a.
Ah,
I fucking. If I think of food, I gain weight.
listen, I just gained 5 pounds talking about that shit.
You know, my problem is I love to cook. So and my wife loves to eat. We both love to eat. So
I love to cook. I don't love to clean. And if I cook, my wife's not cleaning.
so my wife cleans.
Uh-uh.
Yeah,
She
she
does.
cleans.
I make a real big mess.
I mean, I make a mess and she cleans, but I cook a lot. And I do. She has her things. She does her parts because having a Mario. Mario is the most pickiest child. I'm like so happy that in the last month I've got Mario to eat steak, which is huge. So
Samson, you can't tell by his little fat ass, but he's a real finicky eater, man. He's 90 pounds, that boy, and I just don't know how because he doesn't eat anything.
holy cow. Yeah, Mario is
Samson is half Puerto Rican, half Dominican, and doesn't eat beans. What is that? What is that?
What about pigeon peas? I know Dominicans love their pigeon peas.
No. His mother's the same way. So it's actually, I think it's genetic, because one of the things we agreed on was that we wouldn't impose our limitations on our palate on him and let him try everything. And he
That don't work.
literally just started gagging like, and I was just like, wow. John, none of your snakes want to eat, John. What are you feeding them over there? Besides giant hate. Besides hating on my giants, what are you feeding your snakes that none of them want to eat? Oh, it's eating now.
My wife was so picky when I met her. So picky.
And you taught her the new way.
I told her she won't do mushrooms though. I love mushrooms. It sucks. But you know what?
Mushrooms. What are we talking about here? You trying to trip tonight or something?
Oh no, I don't do that. I'm too crazy for psychedelics. I'm afraid of them. I've never done mushrooms or acid or none of that good stuff.
Oh man, and you got cow fields out there, man.
Yeah, I mean they're like 20 minutes up the road, but they're there.
So one night in college, and it's funny because I used to take my boa to parties with me and stuff. But we had this crazy like house that we used to hang out and party at. And one night in college, couple of my friends, they got shit faced and they go out in the cow field and they start kicking cow field, looking for mushrooms. And they bring a big pile of what they thought was mushrooms. And we're laughing. That's a bunch of cow shit you got there.
Like Tommy Boy, like, oh man, I got mud all over me. Like, did you smell yourself? That's not mud.
Exactly like that. That time we were wearing like the MC boots, the leather MC boots, and they tore their boots up. That's what that American beer would do to you. That American beer was like $4 a case, and that's what we were buying like shitloads of.
Yeah, no, and you know what's crazy with those, like, whoa, you saw that?
You heard that? You heard that, Chino? You can't trust the skinny man.
I know, man. I mean, don't worry. You're gonna see, man. I'm already prepping. I got my game plan set. I'm gonna get my sexy on because the doctor yelled at me because I just got that procedure where they fixed the hernia, the umbilical hernia, and I went back for an update, for them to check on it, and the doctor pretty much broke my balls and was like, "You're supposed to be relaxing." Yeah. And it's not healing up properly. It's not properly. It's healing up slow because I'm staying extremely active. And I'm ready to get my Rocky on, man. I got my speed bag ready. I'm about to hang the heavy bag. And I'm about to get my shit together, man. I think it's time. I'm tired of being,
You got the kids, man. Let me tell you, we got to be here for the kids, So it's funny because I went for a bike ride the other day for the first time. Samson got to ride in the street. We went, at night on the weekend. Man, a block down, I was already huffing and puffing. I'm like, wow, I really, really need to get off this couch, like this working from home for a year. It just, it changed things, and that's one of the things they say, you got to stay mobile. But man, a block down was already breathing hard. Gato was a sous chef too before he became an electrician. Okay, but now you're making that good money, man.
The cat. Well, who is it? Gomez. Sal. We were talking about pairing because he's one of my people that we always talk and brainstorm about each other's collections, right? And
he keeps like, a lot of things on the low. Sal doesn't post everything on Instagram. He got some shit, man.
Yeah, we talk. Yeah, but he's gonna be posting it. It's going to be coming. You know what it is about him posting it? Is that he is like in the zone with the YouTube. So he won't post it until he does a video.
Right.
He's got to do a video. So it seems like it's a lot of like undercover projects, but I don't think it is. But he was saying that he does his best thinking when he goes jogging. And I'm like, jogging? I'm like, if I go jog, if I run 3 houses down, I'm like, oh fuck, I can't breathe.
I'm 5'7" on a good day, and I got like legs of a 5'2" guy. You're not gonna catch me jogging, okay? Fight or flight, there's no question. I can't flight, so there's no question about it. So the funniest thing, have you seen Gomez? He's been posting jogging videos lately. He sounds like a 1970s porn star. He's like,
Bow, 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 bow. Fucking Burt Reynolds, the handlebar mustache.
yeah, next month I might I turn into a 70s porn star. I turn into Ron Jeremy next month. Well, at least my lip does, nothing else. But I turn into like Ron Jeremy.
Oh, this fucking cat is going nuts right now.
The November
No shave Movember?
Yeah, Movember. But let me tell you, it really looks bad, man. I really do look like keep him away from everybody, you know.
I can't do facial hair, man. I can only grow a Fu Manchu. I grow a little something over here. I get a soul patch, and I get chin hair, and about 5 whiskers over here. And that's it.
My father was Fu Manchu. That's so funny. My father was Fu Manchu, just this. All of this in Spanish, they call it lampiño. He had no hair here. So I get my beard from my mother.
Oh man, I would love. See, and the thing about the facial hair, and I say to anybody that rocks facial hair, like, I don't know how you guys do it, because
this is all COVID-19, man. This is I do the soul patch. You know, I literally do a little thing here. That's it. My wife loves the beard. I'm not a facial hair type of guy. This is lazy COVID-19. You know, not caring, not having to do anything. I'll be cleaned up soon. You know, we're getting back to the real world, and I have to go out there. I told you, Yankee Stadium crushed me. No Yankee Stadium this year, and you know, it's time to start making money again. So I'm gonna have to clean up.
Yeah, I can't do that. Like what you got right there, it's like a nightmare for me. I grow a little bit of fuzz on my lip, and I feel like my lip is sweating all the time. It's like perspiring, you know. I'm like, screw this, and then like, I don't know if it's the way my face is shaped, but like if I could see the hair on my face, I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta shave. But it don't grow in thick, you know. It grows in like it's like a 13-year-old, you know, trying to show off his beard.
Underworld Exotics, have a good night. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure you hit that like button.
Yeah, man. See you later, Underworld.
If I show you my prom pictures, I graduated high school around 17. If I show you my prom pictures, I had 3 little curls here and 2 here. And let me tell you something. Those things were the pride of my life. Okay?
So,
pride.
Did you have the little curl up here? Did you have that shit going in the 80s?
You know, I did have a tail though in junior high school. You know,
I had the tail, man. The fucking party in the front, party in the back, business in the front. I was so pissed, man. I got lice, and my father made that shit up.
Twisted Snakes and Santa Claus over there. Listen, those beards rock in 2020. Let me tell you.
Oh my God! Yesterday, a guy came by on a bike, skinny guy with a big Santa Claus beard, and I go to Jenny. I go, "Oh, it's Santa Claus." She's like, "That's not Santa Claus." I'm like, "Yeah, that's Schenectady Santa Claus. He's skinny." She's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Why do you think presents aren't that great? Because we're in Schenectady. That's Schenectady Santa Claus."
If I saw Santa Claus coming down my chimney in Schenectady, he's getting shot, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? My chimney is I went chimneyless on my boiler, so my chimney is the exhaust for the rodent breeding facility. So I don't know.
You got the charcoal going, right?
Yes, because I'm tired of paying high bills. So I decided to invest into charcoal because it'll pay itself off. I think if it works. I don't. You know, I'm sure you're the same way. I need to prove shit out myself, you know. So I hear about it, and I know stories of people with grow rooms and all that shit, and that's, you know, because that's what it is. It's for growing cannabis.
Right.
So I'm like a horsepower guy. Go big or go home. So I bought this like massive, like the picture looks so small, but that thing is like 18 inches long, the canister. Plus it has the neck where the fan hooks up. And because I got a 1200 CFM fan, excuse me, that blows air out of the rodent room. So I'm heating it in the winter and I'm air conditioning it in the summer, and I have the air conditioner fighting the exhaust fan. So like my bill in the summer, when I put the air conditioner in, I was producing 40% more production of rodents, but my electricity bill went up $120. So,
dude, these rats are killing. I mean, these snakes are killing me, man. My electric bill is it's outrageous. I went to see a friend of mine, and he's in the Dallas area of Texas. If I leave New York, that's where I'm going. And
I want to talk to this too.
Yeah, I went there. I think 4 times last year. I did Houston twice and Dallas twice, and I loved it. Houston sucked. I'll be honest with you, it sucked. But the Dallas area, I loved it. Who cares if they got all those shitty Cowboy fans? I don't care. But I actually went to a fight at AT&T, and it was so awesome because the company that has the Legends Hospitality Management from Yankee Stadium has the AT&T Stadium as well. That was the first 2 accounts. It was Jones and Steinbrenner that brought their worlds together. Very smart men. So I go over there to see a fight. My mentor is the big dog at the stadium, and he gives me tickets to go to the fight. I take my buddy, a good friend of mine that lives out there, and it was his son's 21st birthday. And give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Come on. Babe, can you take Bryson out real quick? I'm sorry.
He's ready to go.
Yeah, he's looking at me like you got about 3 seconds before you clean up the puddle.
Yeah.
Thank you, love. And we go to the stadium to watch the fight. I love looking at their banners that were hanging from the rafters. There was nothing past the 90s. It's like, wow, you have this amazing, beautiful stadium, and you haven't seen shit in like 2+ decades.
Oh, you're really bashing the Cowboys right now, huh?
Oh yeah. I don't care. I'm a miserable Giants fan. The only game I wanted this season, literally the only game I wanted was Dallas, and then we were like right there. And then I realized I'm an asshole. Like I wanted wings, and I don't know if you've ever been to Dallas BBQs. It's a good wing spot, you know. And I don't know what I'm thinking, but this is twice now that I go there while the Giants are playing the Cowboys, and they just pull stuff out their ass and beat the Giants. And I'm like, stupid. You're at Dallas BBQs. Like, this is like karma. It's all my fault we lost that game. All my fault.
Yeah, I know nothing of football. Actually, my mother, God rest her soul, but she knew more about football than I did. Because my father is self-racist, meaning as he wouldn't let me play football because Orientals don't play football is this excuse. And then I'd be like,
basketball either, but Jeremy Lin got a NBA championship.
All right, so this is the response to that. So I said, well, Dad, you know, the Cowboys got a Chinese center, right? And he says, David, how many people play football in the NFL? I said, I don't know. He said, well, all these people play in the NFL, and there's one fucking Asian, and you want to play football? So, I couldn't fight him with it. So since I couldn't play football, I had no motivation to watch it. You know, and even basketball, like I'm 5'8". I'm a 5'8" half Asian. Like basketball ain't my shit, man. You know, like I like the cheerleaders at basketball games, but basketball wasn't my jam. I was a wrestler, man.
Basketball. I literally have the the vertical of like a ant. Like maybe I have a 2-inch vertical of that. All my kids at 12 years old that I used to coach were already like towering over me. And football, forget it. You know, I always wanted to play football. I wanted to be Lawrence Taylor. So I was fortunate to have a little bit of pursuit speed, and I have amnesia now, but I did have muscles. There's no muscle memory now, but I was a strong little thing, and football, I went with the best of them. I was actually a starting defensive end in high school. I got my Al Bundy moments, and then when I went to college, I was out on the dorm with the football players as a freshman. And my school, my school, you live in the area, they were literally the worst ranked team in the country. I think USA Today had them ranked with like a negative 100 and something power rating. And I lived on the same dorm with these guys. These guys are partying the night before games and stuff. And I would have loved to have played, but there was no way I was going to be able to do it. I take stuff too seriously. So, yeah, my electric bill is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I agree with you on that. I'm trying to see maybe we could put some rats on those wheels, like and get them turning electricity. God, or maybe we could get you in here and you can invent something that we can get some rat powered electricity going.
I'm like tempted to do it, but I don't have the electrical license. But I would love to turn everything to 220 and go with the European heat pads, because 220 is more efficient. But
my father did that in Yonkers. When he was in Yonkers, he did that for a retarded commercial air conditioning unit he had.
Yeah, it's more efficient. You'll save money. I mean, that's what happened. That was like the big ordeal with the fish tank world, because you got all these big pumps. You would switch your pumps to 220, and then 220.
That's probably why he did it, because he had the tank right next to it. Yep.
There's the other thing about 220 is 220 is also, you can adjust 220 with variable speed. So if you lower the voltage, it will run a fan will actually run slower. So in a pump, you adjust. That's how they control pumps. That's why, if like with the aquarium pumps, to be able to higher the gallons per hour would be a 221 that you can adjust it. But I don't know, man. I mean, it's not so bad with electricity with the racks, because I had a saltwater reef tank that was a 220 gallon tank with a 150 gallon filter, and then another 75 gallon tank. So it was almost 500 gallons. And being in upstate New York, I mean, heating that shit up costs a lot of money. Like, my bill was never less than like $650 a month.
Oh my goodness.
And then
that's a freaking car note right there.
Yeah. But when my wife became pregnant with Jenny, and we knew that, it was kind of like a surprise, the fish tank sold, man. I sold everything out of that bitch. I had to, because I knew that it was just not possible providing for 3 kids on single income, But
yeah, these kids cost so much money. My gosh.
Holy shit. I swear, man. I mean,
my daughter's working on her master's. I need her to speed that up already so she can take care of me.
Yeah. How old's your daughter?
My daughter is 20. She'll be 25. She's getting old.
Yeah, but she's almost at that part where, she'll hit you up not as much. You hope.
Look, I asked her years ago if when I got old, would she wipe my ass, and she told me nope. She said she's gonna make enough money to send me to a really nice old folks home.
Really, really high-end assisted living.
Yeah, she said, nope, I won't. Nope. I said, you won't. I said, you know what I mean? You know what I did for you? I sucked snots out your nose. And she was like,
oh yeah, because you didn't have the vacuum. Me, I had the button. You had the.
No, Dude, oh my god, I literally sucked snots out her nose one day, and I was like, wow, I must really love this little creature.
That's they still sell that shit at CVS. The
Yeah.
vacuum tube that you put up their nose.
Oh, we had that for Samson, like the pump for Samson. So yeah, I wasn't sucking any snot. This kid, I feel bad for this kid. Like it was nothing like my daughter. My daughter, everything was like ah. This kid, it was like, get up, man. So what if your toe was broken? You know?
Yeah. I mean, I miss having babies, but I don't miss the luggage with it.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Sometimes I think about, if my wife wants another one, can I get her a dog?
Yeah. Get her a nice Chihuahua.
No, she wants a Frenchie, man.
Oh,
God.
you got to Sal. You got to hit up Sal for that.
Oh man, Jose has one. Sal has two. He got the girl. That's
3 now.
yeah. He got, so wait, I don't know. I don't know if we could talk about that.
Yeah, we can't talk about it. I definitely can't show a picture of it.
Yeah, we can't talk about that exactly. But and I didn't even know the Brindles were both boys. He got the one that stays underneath the drapes, like looking like a nun. It always has the drapes over its head.
I love the Frenchies. I can't get over their bark though.
They're just so much work, man. There's so much work. Like,
that's why I'm afraid because you met my boy Ray. So Ray Rock is the man, dude. His family, I got so much love for that dude and his family.
Dude,
his daughter.
He got a lot of love for you too, man.
Yeah, he wants me to have one of his puppies, and I'm a little iffy about it just because it's an expensive animal, and I'm more of like a mutt guy, Like I don't know, I don't feel right about it, but he wants to work something out with me where. He's like, dude, you got to have one of the puppies, and you mentored my daughter, and we got like a dad relationship too, because his daughter was like texting me about snakes while she was in school, and I was like, hey, you're in school, why are you texting me?
Yeah.
And then I even snitched on her. I messaged him. I'm like, dude, I hope your daughter won't get mad at me, but I had to tell her to you're in school, why are you texting me? And then she didn't message me for like a few weeks. She was upset with me. But he breeds those beautiful dogs,
That's funny. Mikey, MK Ball Pythons?
Yes, I know the name.
So he's 11 years old, right? And one night, it's a late night, and I'm going back and forth. I talk a lot, and people get into these combos, and we're texting back and forth on Instagram. And then at some point, he mentions that his mom's happy to be back, and she's a teacher in the Bronx, and he's like, yeah, she's just happy because we drive her crazy. And he says something about his sister's going to 4th and him 7th. I was like, what? Like, first of all, the kid is so articulate. I thought I was talking to a man. Okay, and we're going back and forth. 11 years old in the 7th grade. So the other day I'm going to see my rap reader, and I have to pass their house. So I shoot his mom a text because I had to contact her. I had to let her know. Like, I didn't feel right talking to an 11-year-old all this time, and the parents don't know. So I found out who his mom was, and I hit his mom up, and she's like, yeah, he's an amazing kid, whatever. So it's funny, they have a snake called Whiskey, and he's posting online when he belongs in school. And I'm like, you better leave that Whiskey alone, or whatever the case is. And his mom, I sent her a picture that I passed, and she's like, you should have stopped by the house and really scared him. All right, brother, I gotta wind down. I gotta get ready. I got my grandson for the night.
Yeah,
I kind of dumped everything on Mama Bear over there. I didn't even let her know he was coming. And he's a handful. I promise you, he is still awake right now. So.
Oh yeah, well, 4 years old.
Yeah, he's the beauty of being a grandfather. You get to take him back.
Yeah. Give him ice cream. That's what my in-laws would do. They give the kids ice cream and then give them back to us.
Listen, I'll give him whatever he wants, and then I take him back to mommy. But he's definitely loving the snakes. He only wants his snake, his favorite snake. That's it. You know,
That's
Samson
perfect.
gave me that Michi girl. So it's really cool. But thank you, brother. I appreciate the
Yeah,
invite. Samson had
definitely,
a
definitely.
blast. You know, like I said, once this is over, we'll get the kids together. Thank you, everybody that stopped by. Make sure you hit that like button and you follow these shows. He's definitely doing this thing, and I appreciate you, Chino. All
Oh,
right, my brother.
definitely, man. And you know,
All right.
we got to hit up that spot. What is that spot you want to hit up by me? The
The Golden Corral. Trust
go,
me, it's not. It's better for us to go have sushi, but it's just my thing when I'm up there, man. It's just my thing. My roommate from college, he's a teacher up in Troy, and he slums it when I go there to go there. He's like, I'll go there just for you, you know. But yeah, we're gonna hit it up, man.
I
We
drive by
definitely
it
will.
all the time. Every time I go to Harbor Freight or if I got to go to Colony or something, I see it and I'm like, oh man. I'm like, I want to try it now that you have such positive feedback about it.
Dude, I just stay at the steak grill and eat all the little stuff, but I just enjoy. I had it for the first time in Florida, visiting family in Florida, and you know, we didn't have any. They were building one in the Bronx, ironically, but that got halted. And when I went to visit him, I saw one. I was like, dude, I have to have that. And for him, you know, it was like, you know, it was a horrible thing. That was like our Sizzlers back in the day.
I love
It's funny that you
Sizzlers
mentioned
though, man.
Colony. Colony is where my boa is from. My first boa I bought in college at the mall, and I went to go visit my roommate 12 years ago. And went to visit him. I was there, and I was like, "Let me go get a snake." And I went to the mall and bought
And
a
you got
snake.
the steak from Everything Pets.
Yeah, that's where I got my female, my big girl.
So
She's
12
from
years ago, when you did that, was there a Cheesecake Factory there?
I ate at the Cheesecake Factory.
So I probably was bartending. That's
Wow.
how I ended up here.
My roommate took me out to eat, and he wouldn't slum it at the Golden Corral. And he said, "Let's go to the Cheesecake Factory." And we went to Cheesecake Factory, and that may have been the first time I ate at Cheesecake Factory, to tell you the truth.
I may have been your fucking waiter or your
Wow, that's
bartender. I was shipped up here in a box by the Cheesecake Factory in 2005, and I opened up the Cheesecake Factory and trained the opening server staff.
wow, that's crazy. That's small world shit, man. That we were in the same place at the same time, and
Definitely.
12 years later, that's crazy. I
Oh,
ate at
yeah, man.
Cheesecake Factory, and then when we were done, we said our goodbyes, and as I'm walking through the mall, I saw the pet shop, and I'm like, let me get a boa. And I went in there, and they had one. Definitely overpaid. I paid like $125 from the pet shop. You know,
That place sells dubia roaches for $1.50 each right now, so their prices hasn't changed.
wow,
And small rats for $5.
wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy. All right, my brother. Thank you so much. We'll definitely talk soon, bro.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much for jumping in.
Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah, brother. Peace out.
Peace.
So that was fun, guys. I hope everyone liked it. Brian is a really cool dude. I see there's still 7 people in here. Thank you so much for hanging with us. We definitely hit some crazy numbers tonight. The kids killed it. The kids killed it. The kids, the kids and Brian's family and the support from his family, which is incredible. I am, that was great. That was an awesome live stream. And I look forward to every Friday. Hopefully next Friday, we'll see if Sal may be able to make it next Friday, and if he does, then we can be reunited. But yeah, definitely thank you for everyone that commented, liked, subscribed, hit the notification. Thank you, everybody. It was definitely a great time. It's time for me to shut this place down because we got the green screens and lights everywhere, and yeah. I'm done. I'm ready to make me a nice turkey sandwich and a salad. Go to bed. So once again, thanks a lot for everybody that jumped in, and we'll see you next week. Peace.